And hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you? Oh no, Melgrim's really big.
Hi.
1 second, I gotta fix Melgrim. Who enlarged Melgrim? Who cast enlarge?
Oh dear.
Who has that spell?
I'm so big.
Which way is I gotta look this way? My God.
Jesus.
What happened?
Who cast enlarge? All right. Well, anyways, hello everybody. Sorry,
Gorm a bit large.
Gorrim a
I'm
bit
pretty
big
big,
too.
God
Yo,
damn, boy.
who embiggened the dwarves, guys?
Him big.
Who embiggened? Who zoomed in on the dwarves?
They
We
were
zoomed
tired
in
of being
ourselves.
small.
Large.
Fucking elbow drop. We're off to a great start today at Hard Knock Dice. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday, everybody.
World's best D&D players here.
Or the top
We said we're
tier,
gonna
A
be
plus.
D&D, not streaming.
top,
Not the same.
top ranked D&D players throughout the world. Hello everybody, we are Hard Knock Dice. I am Jonesy, the Dungeon Master for this here Eberron campaign, and these people around here surrounding me are all of the cast and crew and my best friends. Today we're going to be hopping back into our Eberron campaign. What do you mean these people? I mean you people. You D&D people. You menacing D&D people.
Doomed people.
But anyways, we're going to be hopping back in from our session from last week. But before I get into our little summary, I do believe we have an announcement. Ian, if you would like to take it away.
Yeah, today is the day for the time. So we will actually be starting another campaign
Whoop, whoop.
that's going to be running on Mondays from hopefully aim to start from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the evening. It will be we're going to be running a module, the Ghost of Saltmarsh, starting at level 1, and I will be dungeon mastering that campaign. It is the first game that I will ever have DM'd for, so I am excited and nervous. We are going to be having from regular Hard Knock Dice, the Eberron campaign. We're going to have Jonesy joining as a player, Kent joining as a player, and then though he is absent, Milo or Cody will be joining as a player, and then we're going to have one of our other friends who has never played D&D ever. Chris is going to be joining us as our fourth.
A new Hard Knock member.
Yeah, new Hard Knock member. We're going to be starting on the 25th, Monday, the 25th of January. Is going to be the first campaign, first session. So, look forward to seeing people there, and hopefully it'll be a good time.
Hard Knock After Dark.
Hell
Hard
yeah,
Knock After
brother.
Dark. Hell yeah, brother, man.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
this campaign.
I'm excited
I'm
to
looking forward
watch
to it. I think it'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to having to kill Kent because he's ornery.
I'm excited
Autumn
to see our
teeth, no
lovely
toothbrush.
DM become a player.
All right.
Okay.
I'm excited to see our lovely player become a DM.
Yeah. All right.
Fun
We've
stuff.
groomed them for so many years. Let's see if he can.
Can someone explain to my friend about poggers? So Stacy, just real quick as an aside before we hop into it, if you download better TTV, I'm going to type it in the chat there for you. These are actually emotes that are additional to your normal Twitch emotes. There's a couple of like moving animated ones and just look different ones. So yeah, but poggers is a hype frog when you see it.
Get
All
out.
right. So, anything else before we hop in? Any other announcements? Cool things? All right. In that case, last week, our wonderful party made it to Passage after leaving Owl's Perch and helping out the peoples of Owl's Perch rid of some monstrosities. They sailed through Lake Galifar, made it to Passage. It started snowing on them, a light snow. They made their way to a rowdy bar not too far from the docks known as the Nomad. They made their way in and started having some drinks, started planning their next steps, when to leave Passage, how they were going to leave Passage, taking a lightning rail, so on and so forth. As they were having a good time warming up and the bar got a little bit more rowdy, Kaushik had a friend drop in. This friend checked up on her, made sure she was all right, but she wasn't a fan of it. However, come to find out, this man was someone sent by seemingly her father. Just checking up on her. And as good friends do when they check up on you, He tried to kidnap her with a rag and some mysterious chemical where she passed out. He almost got away with it. But unfortunately, the strong will of Kaushik, she was able to resist some sort of spell that he tried to cast on her. In subduing this figure, emotions ran high and information was needed. So Gorrim took to his warhammer and aggressively questioned this individual. After guards showing up, hearing the screaming and everything that was going in the back alleyway, the party was escorted to jail. Everybody was, after an interrogation of each one, separated one by one. Gorrim was left in jail. Everybody else was released to their own devices. We ended the session with Gorrim being taken back to a cell, and also on the other side of town, where Gandalwin and Milo currently are, seeing the guards pick up a familiar cloth. And that is where we left off. We are going to start with our party members immediately outside of the jail, which would include Artyom, Kaushik, Melgrim, and Crowley. What would you like to do?
Turn in for the night, as the guard said.
Okay.
But no, everyone is okay with returning to the tavern. No?
Are we going to let him stay in there? We should probably see how he feels about the situation, right?
I have a feeling visiting hours are not current. It is rather late.
I don't think there's much else we can do, Artyom. We can't bust him out of there. We need to be here for a bit at least.
Hey, I mean, I could go ask him without being overt.
Yeah, like do that. See what he would like us for to. What
Okay,
he
well,
would like us to do.
Don't-
Okay, I suppose.
don't push me over or anything, okay? And I'm gonna hop into Barrick's perspective and see if I can flap around and find where the holding cells are.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
With Barrick or Artyom?
It's Barrick's stats when you go through his site, correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I didn't know if you were asking for like remembering the layout or something.
no, I'm asking for Barrick's perception as
14.
it goes from window to window. All right.
Actually, it's with it being okay, 14.
just a straight roll. It's dark
Okay.
right now, and he doesn't have dark vision, correct?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty late at this point. After all this has happened, you're looking at about 11:30 to midnight. So, and you said a 14?
Yep.
Barrett can hop from window to window. You do find holding cells in the back. You see some figures in each. You're having a hard time. Barrick's having a hard time figuring out which one is Gorrim currently. You see 3 cells on this side occupied at the moment.
I will squawk in all of them. Just,
Okay. You do so. You don't get much of a reaction out of anybody.
I mean, you said there are barred windows, or
Correct. Yep.
okay. Well, I don't seem to get attention from anyone in those, so I guess Gorham's not in any of those windows. So
You can
All right.
you can make that assumption, yes.
yeah, I'll hop out of them like, well, like, good luck playing him. Well, I mean, if he's going to have a trial tomorrow or the day after, I mean, I guess it's okay. We
The
don't have
guard
to-
assured us he would send someone to tell us what time, so we can visit him beforehand.
All right.
I think it's more appropriate, and Crowley's going to start moving away.
Okay.
Perhaps someone should stay and watch over Koshik tonight, or at least in front of her room, or have her bunk with someone else.
We do only have the 2 rooms, so
Yeah.
You can come and sleep with me and Bill. They won't find you out in the wilderness. That was not a proposition. I was just strictly sleeping.
right. I'd assumed so. As promising as it sounds to sleep in the wilderness, I think I'll take my chances in a room. Thank you there.
All right.
Are you guys making your way back to the Nomad then?
That's where Crowley's headed. How did we
Certainly.
divide the rooms beforehand? Who was sleeping where?
We hadn't decided.
I think you should have someone who is proficient with weaponry, like Melgrim with you.
Aye.
And
Aye.
probably Gandalin as well.
Right. So,
Girls have cooties.
Malcolm, Gandalin, and I will take one room. Then you and Erish and the orc.
No god.
Cannot. Norgol will take the other, I suppose.
Seems fair.
What about me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
Milo.
taking
Oh,
Milo.
are y'all
Oh.
already back?
I don't know too much
So-
about the orc, but I was thinking on Milo.
We're not with Milo currently.
That's true. I'm talking about me. God. Where's God?
Oh.
Me and the GODD are gonna hang out in my room.
Well, see,
I assumed
in
you
the
guys were
blood of all
walking.
religion, we don't believe in God. Okay, well, let's throw
Okay.
Milo in. Milo can choose for himself where he'd like to sleep when he gets back to the inn. Let's go.
Koshik just wants to stack up all the fighters.
I'm
Just
stressed and
a,
I'm tired and I'm
I
covered
point
in
the fact
pins.
maybe Milo should be in the other room in case more ghost elementals come and attack him. He can have, one group defending Koshik from weird half-naked people and the other one defending from elemental ghosts.
No, you see, I think it might be to our advantage to have elemental ghosts attacking someone else as well if someone else tries to kidnap me, because they don't know the difference between our party and the kidnapper, so they could take him out as well.
But Milo and Koshik in the same room.
Fucking throw them.
We'll just toss the kidnapper to the elemental.
As you guys round the last corner going back towards the Nomad where you came from, it takes you not a lot of time at all, maybe 15 minutes as you walk up and you see currently Gandalin and Milo still just kind of staking out the outside of the place as these guards finish up Gandalin their due diligence looking around the place. You see them go from this rag out onto the from the awning. They go back inside. You see them talk to a couple of people and then make their way to the back alleyway and just look around for a moment. Just a lantern, looking around all the corners and stuff, looking for anything. And about the time that you see them coming back down the alleyway, you hear behind you this conversation of your friends.
Ah. You turn around, just kind of giving the guards a second glance, make sure they're just kind of either leaving or doing whatever they're doing still, and just kind of make my way back towards them. Like, oh, well, it's good to see you're none of you are. Most of you are here, but where's Gorrim? Get lost? No, he does not
Gorrim.
see very well.
Unfortunately, Gorrim is the guest of the guard in passage, at least until his court date tomorrow.
Why?
Excessive use of force.
Or so they say.
I mean, he has two hands. What is he? It's like, what is one? One's a. Okay.
I don't think it was excessive at all, but
I mean, they were trying to steal.
It's one thing to break a man's hand when he's trying to steal someone. It's another when he's bound and you break his hand in a torturous way.
Why did you all not lie? Like looking around, everybody like, what the fuck? You told guards the truth? That is
Gorrim wouldn't lie to a guard.
And there you have
He
it.
just wouldn't.
that is
Yeah, they
excessively
questioned me.
trusting
I
of law
never,
enforcement.
I never said anything about him crushing any hands, so that's.
I didn't
not
see
me.
anything about him, so.
That's-
More importantly, Gandalf, when we're discussing our arrangements for the night, we need someone to be with Koshik to make sure she is not abducted and absconded with in the middle of the night.
that's
But
what
also Milo.
intelligence,
So
yes.
perhaps we should put them both in the same room.
Milo, looking over at Milo.
That's not a problem.
Like he's all armored up this time.
Clink, clink.
Like, he's
Can your
we bunked together on the ship anyway.
homunculus thing, whatever you call it, Can it be looking out for?
Yeah, that's
People-
not a
yeah.
problem.
All right. Yeah.
Cool. Very well. So, what is that? How long is Gorrim going to be occupied?
Gorrim, the guard, will let us know first thing as to when his trial time is, and then we will go and see how this goes.
Trial. I do not have much faith in trials, but yeah. If it goes south, we will just take him. It is fine. Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Aye. Let's get to sleep.
Indeed, I'll be returning in early.
We'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
I am not burning. That is. I was actually about to blame Milo, but I don't know about that. I do not know. We have burned nothing. We are not arsonists.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah,
what
we
is this-
put out fires.
Why
come
burn?
on.
Why burn bridge? You need the bridge to cross unless you are trying to prevent enemy from coming across, and then I guess that. But you are already at the bridge. You are not coming to a bridge if you're intending to burn it.
There's some irony there because there was a bridge between Reckonmark and and yeah, never mind. We'll get that's extra lore, but there's a bridge between Karnath and the continent country beside that they just fucking wrecked.
Hey, you do what you have to do. But I do not know why we're coming to bridge to burn it. I do not understand.
Come on, Kashik. Wait, you already have one key, so we'll stay in your room. And he opens a plate on his and here's the other key. He just sort of hands it out to whoever takes
Gave
it.
my key to Arish. They should be in their rooms currently, so.
Oh, well, perfect. But you guys still need this.
Crowley will take that key.
All right.
Okay. Sleep, I guess, it is late. You have to plan. How does one circumvent? How big is the city? God.
So it's a fairly large city. You're not exactly sure. You don't have a map of passage
I was like-
proper,
Well, 'cause
but
we came sailing up to it.
yeah, you can. When you came sailing up to it, it was a sprawling city. You saw a bunch of lights. You saw a lot of large manors right there next to the coast, and it just sort of ramped up from there. But it's a sizable city.
We may need to look into getting disguises of some kind, especially ones that are dwarf height, if we need to extract Gorrim under duress. Let's plan ahead.
We can not shapeshift into a dwarf.
I didn't say shapeshift. I said disguise. And I meant disguise for those of dwarfen height. I didn't say disguise yourself as a dwarf.
I might have a couple of things he could use.
Wonderful. So, okay, keep that on mind. Get lots of sleep. Much to do tomorrow, I believe.
Crowley's already just heading up and turning in for the night.
Okay.
Dickhead. You'll find it. Fuck you, Crowley.
It's been
yeah.
it's been a long night.
Yeah, so I guess we all
All right,
heading
just
on to bed.
Turning in.
There are only like 2 beds per room, aren't there?
Correct. And they're about full size. So as you guys bunk up, snuggled up, and what have you, is anybody taking watch or is everybody just knocking out? Aside from Milo's homunculus.
Gandwin's gonna stay up, and he's also not gonna sleep in the bed. He's actually gonna get like kind of leaned up in a corner, like facing the doorway and keeping that has visibility on both entrances. And I guess he'll stay up for a little bit longer before zonking out in that same spot. Just sword readily at hand.
Milo sets his homunculus on the window frame and says, okay, you message me obviously if you see anything, but also wake him up right there in the corner, and sends it off as it starts flying around, doing the outside perimeter on the house.
I'm also going to jump into Kaushik's room and ritually cast alarm.
All right. Around the entire room?
Yeah, or at least the area that she's in. I don't know how big our rooms are. I don't imagine they're super sprawling.
Yeah, no, they're not large at all, and they're very bare bones. So if you wanted to cast an alarm on the window and the door, and yeah, easy enough.
Is
Alright.
it possible for me to do something insignificant retroactively?
What is it?
I want to make sure that the room that I and my comrades that are sleeping with me bunk in is the other room, not the one that I was in previously that the
Okay.
guy had me come out of, but the other one. Am I able to do that?
Yeah.
Like, saw me come out of.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, not an issue.
I'm in number 9 now instead of number 8.
Okay.
Wunderbassen.
You're German now?
How many entrances are there to the tavern?
As far as you know, you've just seen the one so far.
I will do a perimeter to see if there are others.
Okay, yeah, you go around the back. You do see another back door out of... after a few minutes of just watching it, you do see someone throw some trash out of the back, and then you see another door where Bill is going into the stables.
Gotcha. All right, I'll probably let Bill watch that door and hang out at the back door and sleep there.
You're just gonna hang out in the back alley?
Yeah.
All right.
Big homeless hours.
You find...
You wanted me to sleep in the back alley.
Oh, maybe plans changed after you decided to not sleep in the wilderness.
you find a not so comfortable nook to sort of post up on. A little bit difficult to sleep back here as it's cold as hell. So it's going to take you a while to fall asleep, but it's doable. It's not cold to the point where you're not getting your sleep. Okay. Gorrim. As you sit in your cell, sort of gripping the cold iron of your cot, sitting there, just sort of mulling things over, sleep coming to you soon as you just have a long, exhausting day. You still stay up, just things on your mind, thinking through it, thinking about what tomorrow brings to you, and you hear a door open down the hallway. You hear some footsteps following, just sort of echoing through the hallway towards you. And then at the door, you see the same investigator that interrogated you earlier. He opens the door to the cell and walks in and puts a silver coin on the corner of the cot. Once he does this, you see magic start shimmering down from the top in a cone direction, down around on all sides of you. Sort of just rippling, looks like almost like water, just rippling water coming down from the ceiling down to the floor. And he just hands behind his back, waits for the effect to hit the floor. He sort of stands there for a second, waiting.
Is that all?
No, it's not. We have about 5 minutes until a couple of guards come through this door, and they're going to take you to somewhere where I have a little bit less ability to have control over your situation. I have an offer for you. You're a motivated man. He sort of taps on the silver coin, and a small image sort of proffers itself from the coin as you look into it, and it takes form, spectral at first, but then colors start to fade in. You see your quarry, Aelin, sort of sitting in a room, the same interrogation rooms that you guys were sitting in earlier, sitting there manacled and just sort of aggressively biting his thumb, one hand sort of mangled and off to the side, fingers bent ways they shouldn't be bending. And he's just sort of staring 1,000 miles away and just aggressively chewing at one thumb. I have something you want, and you and your party are capable enough. And you're also not from here. So, he looks back toward him, towards the doors. This can go one of a couple of ways. And it's completely in your hands how this goes. I need something. I need something from a house that you'll have Well, if you're caught there, you'll be executed. But get this for me. You get him, and let's say after further investigation, you used proper force, and you leave passage with what you want.
What are we grabbing for you?
Paperwork.
All right. Well, I'm not the sneakiest of lads. I don't know if you expect me to sneak in there.
Tomorrow there will be an event. Being quiet will still be fortuitous, but you will have eyes drawn away from you and drawn away from this estate.
Well, we can sure try.
Is that a deal then?
Aye. As long as I get, half elf.
Can do.
Is the force field still, or whatever it was, still in the way?
Yeah, it's still there.
I'd shake your hand, but there's kind of a thing. Force, magic field.
Sort of sits there, just reading your face, looking for a hint of a lie.
But he's not lying. Gorm's not lying at all.
Yeah. The estate you'll be breaking into will be that of Quanti de Orion. Its name ring a bell for you?
Knowledge history?
Go for it.
Bro, that was so close. It landed on the 18 and then went 4. So 5.
5 total. Name's not ringing a bell for you right now.
No. Not familiar with anyone in this area.
He is the Baron of House Orion. He oversees every lightning realm in Corvair.
Oh.
However, get this paperwork for me. We'll set up a designated meeting spot after the fact, and we'll have a trade. The paperwork for it.
Can I roll insight to see if I think he's lying?
Sure.
A 12.
Let's go, Gorrim. Let's go.
A big old 12.
12. Seems to be on the up and up with you right now.
Sounds like a good trade to me. When can I have my effects?
Again, just staring you over. The guards will be here in a moment. I will tell them that you're to be released on bail after that. Unfortunately, paperwork has already been filed that I can't stop right now, as it's already been run up to main prison. So you will still need to show up in court. However, I can delay that court date. Set for tomorrow morning, however, we can set it for the day after. So you will have 24 hours after tomorrow morning to get me this. Less than. We have a deal?
Aye, a deal is made.
He picks up the coin. The force field just sort of dissipates. He opens the gate and closes it behind him. And almost immediately when he does, the door opens again and 2 guards comes in. He has his hands still behind his back and just says, after a little bit further investigation, we're going to let Gorrim. He is not a flight risk. He'll be going back with his friends to the Nomad. You can escort him there. Sort of waves his hand, looks back at you for just a second, and then continues on. They open the gate for you, bring you forward. and beckon for you to lead the way out of this door with them behind you.
Cool. Yeah, Gorrim will make his way to wherever. Their release, I guess. I don't know.
Right. They lead you up front. They end up handing you over a hammer and all of your items right there at the front. Just sort of checking it in an orderly fashion, making sure you have all of your things. You don't find anything missing currently. And you are escorted out into the night back to the Nomad. It is quiet at this hour. Not a lot of people. You have a random drunkard still in there having one too many beers, but at this moment, there's not a lot going on. You see one barkeep just sort of cleaning up after the night, wiping down tables thoroughly and stuff like that for one last clean, putting chairs on top of tables. But that's about all you see right now.
I guess I'll go up to our rooms, whichever one. I guess we had decided who was going where. But I'll just knock on one of them. Fuck it. I don't care.
Did Gorrim know what the room numbers were?
I was here when we got
Even-
the keys, I think.
Even if they did, he would have. Oh, well, probably. I would say so.
Yeah, I think it was announced which rooms we were in when the keys were gotten. Like, I think because Milo got them and came back and was like, we're in rooms 8 and 9.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
I thought room number 1. Here we go.
Just
but-
down the line.
Yep.
Until I find
But
something.
without
What
issue.
time is it right now? Like 3 a.m.?
Yeah. You guys have been sleeping for a while.
This man's knocking on doors at 3 a.m. He's gonna go back to jail.
Which one do you open up? 8 or 9?
8.
Okay. Kaushik, Milo, and Gandalwin.
We're in 9.
You guys are in 9.
Yeah, because that was the key that was given to Erish was for 8. So
That's right.
that should have been the first.
I
room.
switched rooms.
Yeah, and you switched rooms on me. So Melgum, Crowley, not our team. You guys hear on the door in a brief. Yeah, I'm assuming y'all locked it. So
Do I hear snoring?
I'm not gonna make you roll perception. You absolutely do.
Malcolm, open the door.
Crowley's gonna get up and open said
Do I
door.
wake up?
Okay.
I said, do
All right, I'm coming.
Oh.
Evening, Crowley.
Crowley's, of course, before he gets there, he's gonna press the digitation, light a candle, and be like, Gorrim, I see you are no longer the guest of the guards. Come in, come in.
I had some price. We had to make a trade of sorts.
Trade of sorts.
We gotta go steal some paperwork from some baron.
A baron, you say?
The Baron of the Lightning Rails. Oh, see, I completely blanked on the name,
House
bro.
Orion.
It's in Twitch chat.
I can't read.
Same.
I'll give anybody that is Melgrim and Crowley who's there a history check on the name.
Quanti de
I don't get the history check in my
Dorian.
sleep. Premonition. Uh-oh. Can't know about this
14.
dice.
It's not a hard check to know who Quanti Dorian is. He is the Baron of House Orion.
De Orion.
Conti de Orion of House de Orion.
That's the one. That's the one.
Who made this deal with you?
The investigator, guy who arrested us. He says
Oh.
I can go free and that we'll get the half elf if we steal this document for him, and he'll postpone my court date.
Did he say what kind of document?
He
you-
said paperwork. Did he specify the document, Jones?
Nope.
All right.
Steal everything made of paper in that house.
Presents a problem. Did he say when would be a good opportunity?
Tomorrow.
Well,
There's
then,
going to be some festival, some distraction for us, so we can get in there and make out with his paperwork.
Make out with paperwork.
Well, then I suggest we rest now, and we can tell the rest come morning.
Aye, sounds good to me.
Okay.
Right.
And Crowley's gonna beckon to the open or whatever available beds there are.
Did Malcolm get up out of bed?
Did Melvin?
Sure.
You
He's
fool!
thinking about it.
You can take my spot. I'll just
You
be
fool!
propped up. Brother.
Ah, we're brothers. Come on.
You don't want to go cuddle up with Norgog?
All the homies couple.
All the homies cut.
Oh, was Gandalf in our room? Wasn't he like facing the
No.
door, or was that
No, I'm in the other
Okay.
room.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Everybody off to bed then? All right. You guys sleep through the night. Some of you more comfortable than others. Waking up stiff and sore if you weren't on a cot, but otherwise rested with a long rest. So with your character sheets, make sure you hit that button, long rest. Get all your spell slots and hit points back. And the morning comes too. Some earlier than others. Granted, you all had a fairly late night, but it's not about 7 a.m. People are starting to come to, with probably all the exception of Gorrim, since you had the latest night. RTM, you come to with some trash like hitting right beside you and sort of startling you awake, and says, "All right, get out of the alley."
Yeah, it's a. Oh,
You're
that was perfect timing.
and
huh?
the door just shuts behind him.
Yeah, they just what? Yeah, I'm getting up. Leave me alone.
They're already
leave
back
close.
inside.
Yep. I'll take a swig of something to wake me up. And
God.
All right, you guys make your way down one by one down into this little area. No, first one down, probably Crowley, the early riser. Crowley with Milo. You see sitting there, one guard, sort of sitting off to a table, slowly sipping coffee, seeing you get up, just sort of looks at you, waves a hand, and keeps sipping his coffee.
Was that a beckon wave
Yes.
of hand? Because I'm looking.
Yeah, I saw-
okay.
yeah, it was.
So Crowley's gonna move over there.
Sorry, I thought you were looking at me, so.
Yeah, I was, but the words didn't match with the.
He just gives you this.
All right, so Crowley's gonna make his way over there.
Okay.
Milo.
Milo follows right behind you, not sitting down, just sort of standing right behind you. And this guard gets a little bit closer and slides over a bit of half-folded parchment to you. Finishes his coffee, sets it down, and gets up and leaves. You open up this parchment and read it through. There are a couple of things on this. The first thing is an address. The second is a small description of it. Has several different things about maps, routes, and blueprints. And thinking back, you're thinking this is probably the paperwork that Gorrim has been assigned to get. And then at the bottom there is another separate address with just what's the abbreviation? The abbreviation for rendezvous at the top of it, and another separate address.
Crowley's gonna observe these and pass it to Milo.
Yeah. What is this?
Just memorize it.
Okay. What was that? That was weird.
We're going to discuss it when everyone is awake, Milo.
All right then.
And then he's gonna
Clomp
hold
down.
out his hand, take the paper back.
Okay.
So, breakfast?
Sure.
I wonder what they have here. Perhaps we should go ahead and order around for everyone for breakfast.
Okay.
And Carly's going to flag down the part. What is your special this morning?
Bacon and eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crowley will order for everyone.
Okay.
Bacon and eggs.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that going.
Cost you a couple of silver, no big deal. He goes ahead and brings out your 7 plates, sets them down slowly but surely. All of you gather around the table, make your way. Not a big breakfast spot. You guys are pretty much the only ones here right now. As you sort of sit around a large table with some chairs pulled up, finishing off your breakfast. If there's anything you'd like to discuss.
Gorrim.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure that we have a table next to the fire. Or Tom will probably say something along the lines, "It's so cold out there. I feel like I woke up with my balls in my throat."
An interesting image, Artyom.
Yeah, it's an interesting
Alright.
feeling, I assure you.
It's a long way to travel.
He is very tall, yes.
As the rest of you come downstairs, you see Gorrim here with you.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, hello. So,
Morning.
What?
did you escape or
What happened?
what's going on?
yes.
Well, we kind of cut a deal with the investment.
Our Tom immediately looked crestfallen, like, "Oh, I thought he broke out."
You know, just kind of like, oh, that deal was
He,
good.
He wants us to steal some paperwork for him. Carly has the details. He's got some paperwork from them, I see.
Carly pulls from his sleeve the paperwork. It's not just from anyone. It is from one of the major houses and the Baron himself,
That sounds important.
Quanti de Orion. He is incredibly important.
That sounds like a lot more trouble than you were already in.
This
If
does
we get
sound like
caught.
a trap.
And did the guard tell you what the penalty was for getting caught?
Aye.
Could
Death.
you? Ah, thank you.
Oh,
That's okay. No one's been able to get
Pardon?
me yet. I doubt they could either.
Death.
We'll be alright.
The greater houses are always wary of their secrets. They would kill any one of us to make sure that nothing got out. Regardless, a guard this morning gave me some of the information. The address, the description of the paperwork we require, maps, routes, blueprints, and where we need to rendezvous.
so
Speaking of which, I want to be looking at those maps, routes, and blueprints, Jones, Mr. DM.
Oh, this was not maps, routes, and blueprints.
Oh, that was the information.
That
Yeah,
was
the
information. Yes,
Yeah.
that was a
Did you-
description of what you were to be grabbing.
Did it say specifically what they were maps, routes, and blueprints? So just trails, pad traveling, and whatnot?
They said this is what it would look like. Maps, blueprints, anything of that descriptor. You would assume that's what they want.
I'm going to take that address, and Crowley's going to just kind of, sip on his morning drink. And he says, I'm going to see to my contact immediately to see what I can find out about this address.
So we are going to do this.
I believe those were the terms of Gorham's bail, no?
Yes, he's not in jail right now. We could leave.
There are going to be guards posted everywhere, I doubt. Sure.
Let's hear me last night. Disguise him.
Well,
Make him
That's
look
the
like
thing
other
to the
doors.
deal.
Cut off his beard. No one would recognize him.
That depends.
Watch your mouth,
entirely-
boy.
It depends entirely on what Gorham
doesn't
wishes
work
to
very
do.
well anyway.
Talking about cutting off a door's beard. I wouldn't
saying.
do that.
Like
The deal
making
is
a-
made. We should see it through.
You want
That's
to
my thought.
do a deal with what is clearly a corrupt guard of some kind.
We get the half elf. I get my freedom.
Half elf. What half?
He's promised you your freedom. There's no way he's going back on this, correct? There's no way someone from above him could
Just
rescind this,
He
correct?
seemed like he was being honest.
He may have been being honest, but was he sure?
If you
You
feel
see-
like you can trust them, I mean, why not?
I've made my thoughts plain.
Okay. And if Gorrim is 100% behind this and I wish for us to leave as quickly as possible, then I will see my contact.
Fair enough.
You guys going to the, as the bartender comes up and starts handing out a couple of more cups of coffee and stuff. You guys going to the big thing today?
What big thing?
Parade.
There's a parade.
No, it's
Tell
not
us, what is the parade about, this event, anyway?
parade. I don't know of any parade. Are they having a parade? It's the first time I've heard of it. No, they're, I don't know. The House Orion, I don't know. They're announcing something. They've
They're
drummed
okay.
they've drummed up all this hype behind it. They're going to be announcing something. It's going to be in town square right down here.
Yeah, we'll
That
totally
sounds
be there.
exciting.
That's exactly where we
Absolutely.
will be the entire time.
That sounds so exciting. I
Awesome.
wonder what it could be.
I have no idea who
No one
these
knows.
Orion people are, so sure.
Are you going to be there? Perhaps we can meet up.
No, it's my shift. I'll be
That's a
working.
shame.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care all that much, but yeah, I suppose it's a shame. Anything else for you guys? More
That's
eggs,
fine, thank
more
you.
bacon. All right. Let me know if I can get you anything else.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Is he gone?
Yep.
Okay.
We should just
So-
we should leave.
I guess these Orion.
The city or the tavern?
Yes.
We should leave the tavern so that we are not overheard by this person. And he already believes that we're going to be there, so technically we have someone who could say, "Hey, yes, they're going there." He told me.
Oh, sorry.
I do not know how well that will hold up in court. Honestly. I am no I am no lawman. Hey, it's not familiar.
Well, we shouldn't have to worry about it because we're not going to get caught, right, Gorrim?
That is very positive thinking.
Correct. No, we will not get caught.
Okay, so go in this place. We steal. Do they have guards and stuff? Do we need to beat anybody up? Make sure they cannot say anything. And by beat up, I mean kill. Cause yeah.
More than likely.
So this
There's-
place, have we ever even seen it? Is it where is it located?
We have the address right here.
Let's go look.
I don't know how to do that. Let's go.
I'm
Yeah.
following Artyom.
we-
Let's go.
We should be going back up to a room, right? So we can look at these documents in private.
It is a one-page document, and it's very minimalistic with
Oh.
2 addresses and a description, and that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was more than one page. My bad.
I will actually go upstairs real quick to inform Erish and Norgong of there being an event that could be interesting for them to partake in, and that we will be busy.
This guy.
Right then, what kind of event?
I don't know. Apparently, some house is going to announce something, or Orion or something like that.
Okay, all right.
The name sounds familiar. I know I've heard it before, but
Yes, it's House Orion. His house seat is here.
well, yeah, you put cheddars in houses all the time.
That is correct. Yes. Well, then we will attend this event until your return, which will
Okay.
be
Technically, we're going to the event. Maybe we'll see you there. And then I give him a wink.
right. And when we meet up after the event, at night,
We'll just also here.
right. But as far as timing goes, tonight or
Yeah,
okay,
tonight.
right.
Sure.
He's trying to pick up what you're putting down as RT. He's not doing it.
Maybe a bird will come tell you differently. I don't know. I'm just letting you give heads up.
Very well. we will go to this event. Did you get a time?
I don't know. It's supposed to be some kind of big thing. You'll probably
There's
you can
an,
just ask somebody about it.
very well. There's an audible chuckle as he finishes getting ready and stands up and gets ready to head out.
Yeah, sorry. I just woke up. I had some bacon and eggs, and I mean, honestly, it's not as good as your bacon. I mean, you can have some. I mean, I think it's part of the room. I didn't pay for anything, so I don't. I honestly have no idea where it came from.
Very well.
All right. Well, smells nice in here. Bye.
All right. You hear sort of quietly down the hallway, good luck, as you make your way down. All right. Where are you guys going to first?
I think perhaps we should look at the address, see what we can find for entrances and whatnot.
Okay.
Ways inside the building, and this is what Crowley was going to suggest to the party. It says aloud as they leave.
Did you not say you said you could
Sounds good.
find contact in the city, right? Maybe they.
Yes, I'm going to speak to my contact to see if there's any other ways of getting in.
How does Crowley get in touch with his contacts?
I'll get to that as soon as I'm done speaking to the plan.
Okay.
Perhaps it'd be best if Artie and Milo, anyone else who's perhaps observant, can help us look for the best ways into this building. See if there's a lack of guards anywhere.
Very well.
All right. So are y'all going to the house first, to the address first?
Yeah, so we'll go to the address first.
Okay. Before any contacting?
Before any contact.
In
6
that
feet
case-
away, Jones.
6 feet away, indeed.
Yeah, we're all 6 feet apart. We're spread out.
All right. Whoa.
Pull up my mask.
6 feet away. So that yeah. No,
Just get
no
my
problem.
cloak and just pull it across my face. Like, oh yeah,
Same.
looking like.
Those who do not have roll 20 pulled up would like to pull up roll 20.
Had it pulled up.
And sort of stay along with me, and we will switch our screens real quick. And there we are. And Crowley real small and Gorrim real big for some reason, so I will fix that. And I will move you guys over and just... Oh, no.
Mama.
I'm messing up all over the place, guys. All right. There we go.
There he is. It's your boy.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
All right. And I will move you guys on over to here.
Ah! This is a big black square.
Is it?
I don't see anything.
Fog of water,
normal.
thick
Well,
boys.
That's good. Currently, oh, I'm trying to click on my damn.
I
on the
left my
stream.
glasses at home, boys.
That's fine right now. You don't need to see that at the moment. But I would like you guys to tell me how you're finding this place. Currently, you have an
someone-
address.
They got street signs.
There are some street signs.
Pop it into GPS, brother.
I am not the best at reading, so probably someone else should take the lead here.
I'm definitely not leading, as I don't know anything about that.
Alternatively, if y'all don't stop, if nobody takes the lead, Gandalf's just gonna ask somebody on the street, like, "Hey, do you know where this is?"
Crowley
So-
was just going to follow street signs.
Okay.
Or stop by and get the map if he needed to.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Easily done either way.
Well, you could follow street signs for a while, but it doesn't really lead you to this where you need to go.
I'm
Is it
looking
like-
for the biggest, grandest building in the distance.
Is it
No, I'm
outside
kidding.
the city limits or something?
It is back. It is not in the center of town. No.
Okay. So Crowley's going to make his way to like basically near, like, he's going to take the base street name and he's going to ask like perhaps one of the nearby vendors, because I imagine we're going to pass by the center of town at some point or work our way through, or he'll ask a guard like, where is the parade being held? Either way, he's going to find it. Because the event, excuse me, I keep saying parade.
Okay.
Someone said parade earlier and it's stuck in my head.
I think you said parade earlier, and it's
Matt
stuck in your
really
and
wants
it's,
us
someone
in the
else.
parade.
it's stuck in your own head.
Nah, I'm changing the event.
Oh shit.
I've changed it.
I'm
Are
pretty
you
sure
doing
the
that change
event
birthday?
is taking place in the town square, whereas we're looking for the
Mhm.
house.
Right. That is true.
They're a state. It'll manner.
Well, and we will. You know what? I'm just gonna go to my contact. If it proves to be too effort, I'm like, whatever. I'll just go ask my contact.
Okay.
Okay. Should we? How long will that take you?
Not long.
Not long.
Are we like in the middle of town?
Yeah, currently you guys are not far from the bar.
Can I pop into a couple shops in the meantime? I'm
Cool.
looking for a specific, I don't know, maybe a diamond worth, I don't know, maybe like 300 gold. Something
Okay.
like that.
It'll take some time. Are you're going off and trying to find this diamond?
Not by myself, I'm not. Who wants to come with me?
Kidnap too, electric
I'll
ability. If
go
you are
with ya.
going to shops, I need jackets of some kind because it is cold as fuck.
All right, Gan, let's go.
So,
Let's go shopping.
okay.
Malcolm will go shopping with y'all as well.
Oh hell yeah.
I'll stay with the scouting party.
We're going Reservoir Dog style, just walking on.
We
Split the
can meet
party.
up.
All right. We got a shopping party of Gandalin, Melgrim, Koshik, and Milo. Milo will be going with you.
Hell yeah.
RTM, Gorrim, and Crowley, we will get to you guys momentarily, okay?
Sorry,
we-
gentlemen.
We will be splitting the party. In that case, we're not going to go to the screen, and we're going to flip it right back to our main screen.
Sorry, I'm desperate.
Not a worry.
I'm cold, so
As you guys head further into town, Milo does need a coat, and Milo will be purchasing one as well.
hell yeah, we're gonna match.
All right. You guys are going further into town, and you seem to find, without too much of a problem, a row of shops and everything. Koshik, for your specific endeavor, I will get you to roll a perception check. Ganowin, Milo, clothes are easy enough to find.
Awesome.
I'm
gonna
sorry,
give
not
them-
not a perception, investigation check.
Okay, while I'm rolling that, I'm gonna give them a couple gold and ask them to get me a matching jacket to theirs as well.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Squad.
You said investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Intense.
Are you sure you don't want a perception check?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a 5.
After a little bit of searching, you do find a couple of jewelry shops. However, none with a diamond large enough or enough cumulative diamonds to equal that much.
Can I look again?
Not right now, you can't.
Sick of this.
Because that does take you some time to do that.
Why do you
Probably.
treat me this way.
I don't
We're gonna
I don't treat you
die.
anyway.
God, why?
Ganowin and Melgrim, easy enough to find a clothes shop. We're not going for that. What kind of jackets are you guys getting?
I'm just getting like some kind of like heavier coat, drab in color. So it's like nothing fancy, just warm.
Okay.
That's it. That is Gandalf's only desire.
Milo will buy a jacket that Milo likes, and I will let Milo describe that whenever he comes back.
And I guess
I
all
will
of
get
our
a
jackets will be
fancy
whatever you
fur
describe.
coat.
I'm gonna get a fancy fur coat.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh ho
Mr.
ho.
Mr. Big Money over here. Whoa.
Ganowin, you're just getting a simple leather jacket.
Yeah, like not insulated, warm, not bright colors.
Okay. Let's say it cost you for you just to stay warm, 2 gold.
Fantastic.
For a fancy fur jacket, you're looking at 10 gold.
Shit.
Okay.
Big money.
Koshik.
Gandalf, did you get me the same jacket? I gave
Yeah,
two
you
gold.
said get you the same jacket, so I was like,
Okay.
all right, swoop.
You know my size.
I guess.
Make
right, well-
make a wisdom check, Gandalf.
We're gonna hope for the best.
A wisdom check. You know, you guys would think the assumption would be that I'd be bad at this, but it's
Yeah.
actually something I'm okay at. That's a
Monk.
nat 20.
There you
He knows my size.
You-
He took my measurements.
On
you
it.
hold up the jacket
My special eyes.
and your mind forms Koshik's body into the jacket, and you know it would be the perfect size.
Awesome. Fantastic. Like, you will take that one.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
So- all right, we got a request. She wants to hear you describe the size to the clerk. Go, Gandalin.
Well, you see shoulders about this wide, then like arms like this, like it's about this wide, and then
The
as you
tailor
go
takes-
down, like kind of
The tailor takes out a measuring tape as you're doing this, as you hold your hands out and does this. Right.
Yep,
Mhm.
just kind of like going like
Mhm.
whatever measurements that he needs, just like like just hand, just holding out hands,
Right.
And it's perfect.
and I'm just like, boom. I am the best. I should plan the weddings. I am incredible memory.
He walks over and finds the jacket and hands it to you. You hold your hands up again. It is.
Boom.
Yes.
Check the measurement.
Yep. with your hands. Yeah.
Yep.
All
An
right.
eye for detail, as it were.
Yeah. Without an issue, you guys get your jackets together. Unfortunately, no diamond right now. If you guys would like to keep looking, that this has taken you about an hour and a half to do all this.
I did diamond before, so I went with
So we're looking at about 9:30 in the morning. Crowley, Artium, and Gorrim, what are you guys doing?
Once we're in the town center, Crowley's going to like kind of look for trying to center himself a little bit like north, south, east, and west. Would you say that's relatively easy to do, especially with the sun and everything in the morning?
I'd be able to help you with that.
Okay, good. So, can you tell me which direction is north at this moment, Artyom?
I got you.
Well, I'm not going to make you guys roll for that. That's a very easy thing to do, and Artium has been doing this most of his life. I mean, Crowley, even for you, you situate yourself. You know the coast is behind you. Situate yourself north.
Excellent. Crowley's going to move northerly, and he's going to look at the trail of buildings there, and he's going to be looking for a small symbol that's kind of like, not very obvious. It's kind of carved in. It's very small, probably like on the side of the building or something, but it should be there. And that'll be the building that his contact will be residing within.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Okay. And of course, Crowley's going to tell everyone else, like, we're looking for a symbol, like, this.
Right.
Keep an eye out. And so I will roll.
With these guys helping you, go ahead and roll with advantage. Oof.
Ha! 9 and an 8.
So we're not going to rule that as a fail because it is part of your background. What we will rule that as, though, is it takes you a while and your party a while to spot this. As you search through the buildings, you're not seeing it, and you know it's around here somewhere. You keep looking around, and after an excruciating amount of time, probably close to an hour, you finally find it on the side of a building, sort of covered up by just by a pallet that's sort of hanging out of an alleyway. Move it off to the side, find it without an issue. Sort of walk into this dark, dank room, a small bar with just maybe 4 seats throughout the entire thing. Bartender sitting there with about six bottles behind him. Not a very, very big room at all. Get you something.
I ask him for a certain drink that should direct him toward what I'm here for. Just a very weird sounding drink. It's like actually something that's probably served in a Thrain that would obviously never be sold here.
Let's hear it. What is it?
Oh man, it's the Silver's Flame.
Okay.
Because I know Ondir hates everything about Silver Flame.
He kind of cocks an eyebrow to you. All right. Take a seat. And he beckons to one of the 2 bar stools. However, there is one bar stool that is broken right there at the bar. And it's very close and personal. It's pretty uncomfortable. And he just turns around and grabs Just not even looking, grabs a bottle off the wall, pours it, looks like whiskey, pushes it to you. Yeah.
What is the flame?
That's it right there.
Obviously kidding, charm. But anyway, I need some information.
I can do that.
I'm looking for this address. I need to be pointed out in that direction. And I'm also looking to see if anyone has any blueprints of the building or knows how it was constructed. Anything like that.
What's the address?
Read it out to him.
You're going to read it off the paper?
From memory. I recite it to him.
Okay. Yeah, I know that address. You brave going that way.
Always wanted to see it.
All right. You're looking back to one of the states towards the coast. It's going to be on the coast of Lake Galifar. You're not going to be able to miss it. It's the biggest damn house and it's in isolation. Go back towards the docks. You're going to head to your east about 30 minutes. You won't be able to miss it. 2 large statues out front, dark stone gates. On the front of the house, big impression of a unicorn. Weird guy.
Anything you can tell me about them? Has he been frequent, or has he done anything that has made you believe him to be so weird?
I mean, he's all over the place, but he's just kind of in one of those eccentric types, like a lot of rich people are.
I don't hang around them if I can help it.
Yeah, smart man. You said what I know about the place, not too much. But if someone was trying to get inside, it looks to be a great outside on the road. Might be of some help. Might not be. Take that at face value.
Which side? North, south?
Front of the road. It shouldn't be too hard to miss. Looks like a normal sewer grate.
And Crowley's going to turn to Artyom. At least we have some experience with sewers, no?
Yeah, 1 or 2 times.
I thank you for this information, and Crowley's going to put down a singular gold. Probably worth way more than the drink is.
He takes the gold and slides it in his to a pocket. You sure you want to do this?
I am not certain of anything at the time, but I need to head there.
Well, I have to say anything.
I like
The
to look at architecture.
man, I'm talking here, man. He turns back to Crowley and says, I'm not trying to overstep here, but if the unicorn tries to pin this on the Hydra, this could get weird, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
And it could get real bad real fast.
Listen, I don't have time for this right now.
I'm just warning you.
It won't be pinned on the Hydra. Trust me.
Very well.
I know what I'm doing.
But you know I gotta put this. I have to send this up.
I understand. Thank you.
Nods his head. All right.
Have a good evening.
Uh-huh.
And then Crowley's going to push away and make his way out.
Okay. You guys make your way out of this place. Coming around the corner, done with your shopping in a lot of different ways, shopping for information, coats, and jewelry. And about the time you guys make your way out of the town square, you come around the corner, meeting the rest of your party, sporting new jackets.
Oh, yeah.
They all have
Look-
matching jackets?
Nope.
Oh.
Mine and Brittany's look the same.
No,
Or mine
Grant.
and Kaushik's look the same.
Melgrim is in a. Well, go ahead and describe it, Melgrim. Let's hear it. What's it look like?
Swagged out of his mind.
Just imagining fur, the perfect color of his beard, so it just looks like his beard wraps around his entire body.
That's
Ah, very nice fur coat. Red fur, of course. Would never have anything less. Kind of puffy in the middle. And goes to about my knees. I'm looking rather warm.
He's walking like this now.
I like to imagine that the jacket's not even buttoned up, but where the jacket would be, the beard is blocking, so it's just like a solid like fur lining all the way around.
Swag, swag,
Yes.
swag, swag.
And so much drip.
As you guys are standing here in the town square, you do actually see people starting to gather here. You see vendors start rolling out carts and getting them ready. It's still very early, but you do see a gathering to start happen here. Yes?
Is there perhaps a diamond vendor?
Ah, yes.
If you had only told me, maybe I would have asked my contact for a diamond vendor, but oh well,
A
you had to go and
diamond
buy a
vendor.
coat.
I got your diamonds here.
Yeah, you know,
Like,
you
oh yeah, there's
literally-
this one
you-
guy on the
you go to
coast who
the-
sells only diamonds.
You go to the fairgrounds and they have like, K jeweler stands and stuff out there.
Because I am a benevolent god. As you guys were going further into town to search for more shops, as Kaushik was defeated that she did not have yet another component for a spell, just due to poor preparation. I'm a benevolent, but I'm petty. As you go down to the town square, I will give you one more investigation check.
Can you give me a perception check instead?
No.
If
You
she
are not
informs,
benevolent.
if she informs us what she's looking for, Gandalf will help look around.
Okay.
Like, do you sell diamonds? No. Do you sell diamonds?
I'm informed them what I'm looking for.
Then roll with advantage.
Can you give guidance on investigation checks?
You're not with me.
Y'all are
You just
together.
said we all met
Yeah,
together.
we're all together.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that part. Advantage is like roll twice, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Roll twice and take the better option. If she were to communicate it to you, Artyom, yes, but unfortunately,
Oh,
her
she
and
just said, what?
her
I'm so confused.
and Gandalf. Well, she didn't say anything. She asked me. She asked God if she could look some more, and then her and Gandalf just set out on a mission past you guys.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
oh, you're looking for diamonds. Very well.
You
Find the
probably
diamonds.
hear
Go.
Gandalf in about 60 feet away stick his head into a shop into the same bar you guys just left from. Hey, you sell diamonds, and you just hear no from inside.
Okay. Slams
My-
door shut. Next.
My first roll was a 4. My second roll was a 17.
Yay.
All right.
Did I find it? Did I find it? Did I find
You
it?
walk in and you see several different types of jewelry laid out on these counters under glass cases, and in a sort of red silk rag displayed, there is one large diamond that you see, and behind the counter you see a yellow tiefling.
Oh. Oh, what?
A yellow tiefling. A humanoid. So 2 arms, 2 legs, bipedal, looks pretty much like a human. Horns coming out of their head. These horns are brownish in color, curving back and just out from the head. And their eyes are just a slight green color. Hello, dear. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. What can I get for you?
I was
Are we
just
shopping for a ring?
Unfortunately, no. I was actually curious about that beautiful large diamond in this display.
Oh, yes.
May I ask the price that you're asking?
Well, this particular diamond is 500 gold. Look at the size, darling, and the clarity cannot be beat. And they scoop down and sort of hold it at its precipice. It's real, darling. Don't insult me here, and sort of
I'm not
hand you a
insulting her. That's my out of
jeweler's
character things.
glass.
I'm just looking at it.
Why
Dear-
don't we go? I have some beautiful onyx over. Why did you just get really big? She cost a large person. I have some
Oh.
beautiful onyx and turquoise on this side over here, and starts to walk back away from the diamond. If this is more in your price range, I have a 25 gold.
You know what? I'll take the diamond.
All right then. Brings it out, takes it in the rag, the red silk rag that it's in, and folds it over on all sides. Goes back and do what?
So I get the rag too?
Yeah, the rag is free, darling. It goes, it takes a leather strap and sort of ties it into the rag, and there you are. But before that, and just sort of puts out their hand.
Slam dunk. Bow.
You are very quiet, dear. You need to speak up a little bit.
Sorry. I will take out my gold sack. I will take out a very small portion of my gold and put it into a different pouch on my thigh pouches, and I will hand her 500 gold in a nice little gold sack.
Beautiful, just
And
like
I'll tell
you.
her the sack is free.
Wonderful.
And then I'll giggle because I don't want to insult her.
She giggles along with you. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
That will be all. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and come back anytime.
Absolutely.
Goddamn.
It's better be a real goddamn diamond, I swear to God.
Oh no, cubic zirconia! They can't res! They can't res!
I tried to use it, and they're just dead.
Oh shit!
I want my gold back.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. I'll let Gandalf know we can stop our
Oh,
search.
I was like in the midst of you sell that. Oh, never mind.
Gandalf
Slam
comes up.
sword
He got
shot.
me another 300 gold diamond. I've got 2
Whoa,
of them
whoa,
now.
whoa! Gandalf's not spending his own money. Like, oh, hold on, time out.
Listen, Gandalf, I didn't get a cut of what y'all earned. All right, so
That
this is
sounds
my
like
gold.
my problem.
I got no gold left.
To be fair, you weren't on this realm when that happened.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Maybe-
saying. They all got like 1,200 gold or something from that, and I
Maybe
got
you should not be in the
nothing.
weird death realm.
All right. You guys
That's not
group
very
back up
proper.
after a little while, seeing everybody starting to gather in this area. Nothing has started yet. You just see people talking to each other, neighbors coming up, some shopkeepers opening their doors and putting out little displays, trying to attract some of that crowd into their stores. But yeah, it's getting fairly crowded in this place. What would you like to do?
Let's go to the place.
Do we?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Are we trying to like get this stuff right now?
Well, was there a time limit given to you, Gorrim?
We need to get it within 24 hours, he said. So,
And
yes.
that's been
Yeah,
about 7 hours now. So probably pretty soon.
I understand soon. Do we feel like we
The,
need a little? He's gonna mime like shooting a bow. It's like I do not have my bow, so that is necessary.
What do you not have your bow?
Bow is on boat. Bow is
Oh.
very big. It's his long bow. I don't just walk around and bar with it. And then Milo, point a thumb over his shoulder at them. When you all were busy getting arrested, took some of our stuff back to boat, and then it was late, and so I did not make trip back to boat. But if we do not need it, then that is fine. That is only concern. I can throw my knives if that is not quite as far.
I shouldn't take us too long to go and get your bow, Cadwin.
It is not emergency. If we are just going to scout, I will get later. if we want to do things. Now, when does it? We like. Should we not wait until event is starting anyway? Let's go
The
take.
event is supposed to be a distraction for us.
Yes.
So
Crowley,
should-
RTM, and Gorrim, you guys would know that you are heading back towards the docks regardless.
Yeah.
We are
Oh,
heading
okay.
to the
If
coast.
you would like to
Grab-
communicate that information to Gandalf.
Yeah, we can just get it on the way.
I
We're
will
going in that
oh,
direction.
oh, perfect. I will grab Bo on the way.
All right.
Excellent.
Speaking
All
of,
right, let's get to it then.
the event is apparently an announcement, according to our server. Do we have a time frame that we assume is the length of this announcement?
Hey, rich people like to drag things out because they are stupid. So
Right.
We're still in town, right?
Correct.
I will literally grab the first person that we walk by. Like, hey, when is this
Ah.
event today?
Well, there's several different things happening today. I think the main announcement was slated for 5 p.m., I think.
When do the festivities start?
Soon, it looks like.
Thanks.
Yes.
Just keep walking.
Okay.
Soon.
perfect.
You said you grabbed the closest one, so I assumed RTM actually grabbed this
Yeah,
person
just,
by
like,
the
grab the dude's
shoulders.
bicep. Hey, you.
What's that? She was like, "Oh God, I'm about to rob." Oh, I'm not getting robbed. Okay, cool.
Little did she know he grabbed her purse.
I'm glad you said purse. That sounded like it was gonna get real bad.
Oh no.
Anyways, all right, so we're moving to scout out the location.
Yeah.
All right. You guys start heading towards the address before stopping, not before stopping by the boat. You can grab your things off the dock without issue. Grabbing your bow and any other items that you may need off of the boat. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Do we have healing cask, healing wine?
I think it's in Kashik's bag of holding.
Do we have bag
Out
of
of
holding?
character.
Yes.
Wonderful. That is that. I don't know. I have my weaponry, so that I am pretty
I-
prepared.
I keep that MF thing on me.
Nice. Nice.
All right. You guys continue down and walking east from the docks, like the directions given to you, Crowley, leading the way. You guys start to hit a slightly wooded area along the coast. The roads still pristine this way. However, they do get like, there's a point where you have normal city roads and there's a very obvious divide where you turn onto a different road and then they are just paved like cobblestones that are obviously indicative of moving into a more affluent area. And we will hop over to our Roll20 screen.
Let's go.
Oh, this is perfect because Malcolm looks rich now because of his new coat.
He's got the swag. He's using his axe as like a cane.
All right.
Let's go.
You guys are pulling up from the left side of this map around here. However, I am
Okay.
going to zoom out and you all are going to tell me how you are scouting this area out.
Oh God, it's my fucking token.
Ganowin is a huge creature.
How do I? Why can't I shrink it?
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm sitting here watching the fucking stream. And I realized that it's just in Roll20.
Yep.
Or I could just go to Roll20.
Good
Yeah.
gracious, I'm microscopic now.
Sorry, I tried to drag it. I think you dragged it at the same time.
I can't like.
RTM turns
can I
into a snake.
adjust it?
Oh no.
Why won't it scroll up? I'm having some problems with the scroll.
I cannot adjust my so I am just tiny.
I will readjust it. Oh,
Oh God, now I'm big again. Oh God, now I'm small again. There we go.
there.
Yeah. I will I will use Beric and I'll just sort of flying around the place to get the literal bird's eye view.
Right.
Hey.
You.
Whoa.
Whoa. Our Skype windows are going crazy for whatever reason. All right. You send Barrick out. Roll me a perception check and just kind of tell me what you're looking for in general.
It's a natural 20.
Very nice.
Just looking to see entrances, guards, if there are any type of overtly magical looking things, like shining gems inlaid around like the edge of a door or something like that. Just sort of getting a layout. Just kind of like how big the areas are, how like windows, if I can see like different rooms or any type of internal sort of layout as best I can get.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for Barrett with advantage.
That's what
right?
I did. Yeah,
Oh.
I did that. I rolled natural 20.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you fly around. You get this house is quite large. And that's apparent from you guys walking up to it. It is 2 stories that you can see above it. As Barrick flies around, there's nothing. There's a slight odd shimmer on the back left-hand side on the top. You have Barrick flying around in this area, and I'll ping it on the map for you. Around that area, around the top, where briefly the it's odd. It's like the windows that are there aren't quite reflecting the light like they should be. As Barrick continues to fly around, he sees two just typical fire pits here, a couple of chairs scattered around that I forgot to place. About a 10-foot wall all the way around of dark stone, a heavy metal gate in front of you guys with 2 sconces that are just sort of ever burning, with 2 statues. It looks like a statue that's mirrored with someone with a I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but like just pretty much a traveler's bag, we'll say it that way, and it's just mirrored on either side. And then on the front you have your steps leading up, and right above the door, the large double doors, you see a big crest of a unicorn sitting there that sort of also slightly shimmers.
Okay. I will relay the information that there might be something interesting about the windows. You said it was the northwestern second story?
Right.
Yeah, about the windows in the northwestern second story, and that the crest on the front door looks like it might be magical in some manner. That, hey, maybe these windows are like illusory windows, and that could be where the goodies are at. Or it could just be like where this guy does weird stuff and doesn't want people outside to see. And then the front door probably has some kind of like ward or something on it, I would guess. So maybe not go through the front door, if anyone was thinking that.
Let us find the grade to the sewer as well.
Feeling
All right,
101.
roll an investigation check for me. I'm gonna assume that someone's going to assist you, so roll with advantage, or someone can roll for you, or with you rather.
Okay, well, I'll roll.
I will guide you.
Plus guidance, oh my.
I'll help look,
Big
but I
numbers.
will not roll myself.
So roll with advantage, Crowley.
Okay.
All right, it's not a hard investigation check. After sweeping some snow from where is it? Oh, some of my snow got cut off. No. Okay, well,
Yeah, it's an 18.
18.
so-
Yeah, it wasn't a hard DC. Some of my snow got cut off, but around this area, right where you guys are actually pulling up to, you do see sort of a snow-covered grate. You knock it through, and if you were to pick the grate up, you could all fit in here. Milo would probably have the most trouble fitting into this this thing, but he could do it uncomfortably. But he could do it.
Think you can scout out this sewer as well, Artyom?
Sure, I'll give it a shot, and I'll toss Barrick in there.
Okay.
Kit, is it dark down there? Does it
It-
look like?
It is pitch black.
I'm
When you
gonna
throw
like
RTM
pull
down
out a
there.
single copper piece and like, wait 1 second. Hey, Milo, can you make this coin glow?
Of
So
course.
like you did with those rocks, so Barrick can see.
Come here, Barrick. Grab this. Barrick, grab. And the coin starts to like light up for him. Barrick, grab.
He's got his suit on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna bite his finger then.
Clang.
Yeah, I'll take over Barrick and get him to grab it.
Okay. He grabs it and you're just sending him down into the sewer. Okay.
Look
You
around.
you fly around and it doesn't take long. It's about how long does your connection with him last?
The duration or the length?
The length. Sorry.
It's 100 feet.
Okay, yeah. About 60 feet down, the tunnel actually ends. It bisects at one point going to your left and right, but neither of those going towards the house. You continue down this path, and Barrick sees some light coming up from a grate above him. That's all he can tell from this area, though.
All right. Does it seem like it would be in the same area of the house, like underneath that spot?
Yeah, this looks like to be leading up into the house somewhere.
Oh, okay, great. I will say it looks like there usually a direct entrance into the house from this side, so I can't really see out of this grate, but you might have to do a little bit of breaking into this grate to get in there, so
Sure. That seems like a pretty good entrance. To be underground, they won't see us coming. See in the house, do our thing, leave.
I would have to agree. It's perhaps the easiest way.
if you call a familiar back that has something in its mouth, does it just drop the thing wherever it was at, or does it bring it with it?
I don't think it teleports items. I think all items drop.
That'd be so great. Get the keys. Okay.
That'd be so overpowered.
Yeah.
Go get those documents. Boom. Teleport right back. Oh shit.
I mean,
When do we wait? Like, does it look like there are people still here? Like, are there like guards and stuff out front or anything?
Make a perception check. You don't see any immediate.
Ah, shit. That's a whopping 7. On that
Nothing looks to be
perception.
moving in the house. Everything looks to be fairly still right now.
They're all gone. Now is the perfect time.
So do we just go now? It does not look like anybody is here. That Artyom grabbed said festivities are at the beginning. The more time we have to work, the better. Yes. Just looking around the group like,
Sure, let's get it over with.
We could always have
Aye,
someone
let's get this
knock
done.
on the front gate to see if anyone was there or the rest of us were hiding in the sewer. I don't know. Does it sound like a plan or?
that's something we should do. I do not know.
Mm.
The only thievery I have mostly done is like petty. Not brutal.
Usually, I don't. Is it
Houses.
Crowley? Is that how that works? Like, do rich people not answer their door? Is there some sort of like weird etiquette thing that you do?
Usually, a guard would answer or see us and invite us in, especially if we had an appointment.
Only answer door if missive is sent.
What does that mean? What is a missive?
I think it's like a fancy letter or something.
Why not just call it a letter? Why use a completely different word? That is stupid. Whatever. If we were going to go now, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the sewer, and he's just gonna hop in. He's gonna fucking drop into the fucking through the grate.
All right.
Follow Gandalf.
All right. You drop in. Doesn't smell great.
Wonderful.
You can't see anything.
This brings back memories. Where is
I'll-
my coin?
I can't see
I'll
anything.
Give me my glowing coin.
I'll drop in behind Gandalf and give him my knife. Here you go.
How can I not see anything?
I'm
dropped in
talking to
behind.
Gandalf. Gandalf was the first one down. Melgrim, you don't have an issue seeing. It's dim light in here for you. But it is not lit worth anything. Is everybody hopping down then?
Is anyone going to ring the front door just to check?
You mean ring door?
Or knock on the door, sorry.
You're
Knock on
going
gates.
to give the door a ring, or you going
Rattle
to
the
carry two
cages.
objects?
I'll pass by and see if there's anyone at the guard post. Just go ahead.
Oh, yes. Crowley, you can make yourself look like anything, right?
Yes.
So you could just be like, hey, I'm a rich guy. I would like to also say hello to rich people.
I've got this. Go ahead and go down the sewer grate. It's fine.
Okay.
Crowley, I want to come with you. I'm not good at sneaking around.
Oh, well, very well.
I'm your bodyguard. Right?
All right.
Okay, so
Where I was like, I'm getting into character.
everybody but Crowley and Gorham are going down into the sewers.
Yeah,
It would
but I
appear.
assume we're gonna wait for him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys just hop down there for right now. Crowley and Gorham, what are you guys doing?
Where do you come from, again, Gorrim? Which specific part of Corvair?
Come from the Mirror Holds.
And there's no lightning rail over there, is there not?
Oh, see, I don't remember. I don't believe so.
What was I didn't hear the question.
I was wondering if there was a lightning rail near the mirror holds.
There is.
Okay.
See if I can pull
All
up
right.
the map. for
So
you guys.
Crowley's going to disguise self, and he's going to look like a human, gruff guy, like but like wearing nicer robes, like mercantile.
Okay.
And he's going to approach the gate.
All right. You approach the gate. It remains locked.
Knock, knock. Hello? Hello?
No answer.
Oh man, should have RSVP'd. Is there a call button? You wouldn't have this trouble in the mirror holds, man. God dang.
Dwarves who have invented the doorbell.
He's gonna kind of like rattle the cage, just press it a little bit and see what happens. Rattle, rattle.
You try to rattle it. It's in place, locked, doesn't budge.
Wow.
Wow, that's just damn right unhospitable.
My God.
Where's the intercom button?
Yeah, where's the intercom button, DM?
You look to either side and you find 3d6 psychic damage.
Oh,
All right, well, roll it. They got them daggum mind flayers here.
oh shit.
Daygum mind players. All right.
Well, seems like they're not taking on any guests. Might have to make our way to the event.
Ah, the deception.
I guess so.
Damn shame traveling this far, not anyone coming here to visit. I'm leaving a 2-star on the Yelp.
Someone's home. It's not a restaurant. What are you doing?
I'm leaving a 1. This is the worst B&B I've ever been to.
I heard this is an Airbnb.
Jesus.
All right, well, we'll just make our way out of here then.
Okay.
Mosey on down the block.
All right. You guys just going further down away from the house, or you're muted.
You
Crowley.
muted Matrim.
I'm sorry. We're gonna circle the block and come back and where we started. Basically, we're just gonna take that long stroll.
Okay.
Probably like ideally it's like a right, then another right, and then disguise drop, and then he's like, I refuse to believe there's no one there, Gorrim.
There's got to be someone home. At least a butler.
That or their magic, they're very confident in their magical ability. How'd you like my accent, by the way? It was, I think I ran into someone in a mirror hole who spoke like that. I'm not sure.
It sounded good, Crowley, as always.
Oh, thank
As
you.
always.
Thank you. Well, let's double back to the grate, and I know you're not one for sneaking, but perhaps we can break some things into and get an entry in there.
Oh, I'm good at that.
All right. You guys make your way around a block. Take about 10, 15 minutes just to make your way around and back to the same spot where you...
Before
ahead.
we get to the grate, I'm
Yep.
gonna hit him with my dark ability, which basically lets him be invisible for like basically a turn. It's like, go ahead and double time your way over there ahead of me.
Okay.
And like as a spirit, just cloaks him like a little ring wraith type thing, just covers him, and he just is enveloped in invisibility.
Baggins.
TMC 8. As you...
Copyright strike.
yeah. As you...
Baggins of Dunhold.
Oh, Lord.
The Boogans. The Schreier.
The Schreier.
Schreier. Boogan.
Well, that's the end of the Eberron campaign, guys. It was fun. Had a good time. Bye.
The wing waifs.
I'm sorry, DM. I've gone off the deep end here.
While they are doing their excursion on the surface,
Okay.
would it be all right for Artyom to ritually cast detect magic and sort of sweep down the sewer?
Yeah, absolutely. It takes about 10 minutes for you to do so, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You cast it about the same time where you hear Gorrim clinking up and splashing down into the grate with you. How far are you going and where are you going?
I'm just kind of scanning the sewer to make sure we don't like trip any alarms that might be magic down there. So just kind of walking down the sewer and to the lit grate that I know to be down at the end.
Okay. As you're walking down the sewer itself, to either side, you don't detect any magic, no alarms or anything in your way. You make your way to the end of the tunnel and aim the spell towards where the grate is and into where you assume into the house would be, and you get very large magical presences. Several of them, actually.
Like on the grate?
Not on the grate.
Or just in the house?
Not on the grate itself. Immediately above you, though, and right by the grate.
Can I see through the grate to see what exactly the source of this magic might be?
It's going to be difficult, but roll a perception check. We'll say at a disadvantage.
Okay. That is 18.
Yeah. After sort of pulling yourself up to the grate and looking, you see what looks like sparks of electricity, of lightning, just sort of going off in a different direction every now and again. Maybe 10 or 15 seconds, just a small discharge, and at top what looks to be like a semicircle of stone.
Milo.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're right here.
They've got a lightning machine at the top of the grate. You should take a peek at it. You're tall enough, you don't even have to stretch your neck. It looks very magical and dangerous.
He tries to look up just like you did, but the back of his helm clinking in the way, not being able to get a good view. He says, unfortunately, I can't really see it right now. Tries to bring his eye up to the grate. I see some sort of energy being discharged, but that's about it. I'm going to have to get a better look at it if I want to have any idea what it actually is.
Sorry, would detect magic, was there magic directly on the grate itself?
Not on the grate itself.
Right, let's rip that bitch out.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Can I get Milo to help me?
Yeah.
Before they rip it, is it the grate like it's just a straight up grate, right? There's no kind of outer hinge or anything to like, for cleaning purposes or anything like that.
You don't.
Like Mel Brooks.
You don't see any sort of hinges or anything.
Okay.
All right.
Go for it with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Okay. Ooh,
Yep.
I'm glad I had that advantage.
He is
With
helping you out.
advantage, that's a non-natural 20.
All right. It takes you a bit, but you do end up pushing it up. You and Milo both just sort of forcing it up and popping it up on one side and bringing it right back down into the right back down into the system with you, the sewer with you. Man, I can't talk right now.
I'm clapping Milo in the back like, yeah, that was a really good job.
It's all in the soup.
Yeah, but you made the suit. It's you. That's whatever.
So are we ready to go in? Looking around at everybody, just like, yes.
Oh no, there's a lightning machine right there.
Wait a minute. I have an idea. And takes his homunculus off and sort of lets it crawl to the gate.
No. You should not do that. I heard that those things are made out of metal, and I remember Alexander told me something about metal and electricity. You shouldn't do that.
It's already done it, and is on the grate. Says, there's nobody there. Why did you just go sepia just in the middle of it?
It's not very noir, kind of.
Just need everybody to go sepia. Let's just add that filter.
That'd be sick.
It looks like a lightning rail.
What?
It looks like a lightning rail. As
Cool.
his
Like
homunculus
small one?
sort of crawls up and even further and looks around. Yeah, I think it is.
That's cool, I guess. Isn't that like their whole thing? Like looking around like that's like their thing, right?
It is.
Oh, yeah, that's what I heard the name, the lightning rail guys.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
just like that's their thing.
So that's
So-
what we're doing.
Okay.
Are we here to steal one of the train things?
No, we are here to steal papers.
Mm.
This is what the Crowley said. Yes.
Documents, routes, blueprints.
Well, there looks to be a broken train in here.
All right.
Hello.
So we go in now.
I don't see anybody.
Gandalf's jumping up.
We should quietly climb out. Let's go, but let's stay quiet. And I will take this time to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Are you ritually casting it?
No, I
Okay.
cannot cast it as a
Oh,
ritual.
that's sick.
Okay.
I have to.
Pass our chest. We cast ritually. Holy shit.
All right.
That'd
Well,
be
you
fucking awesome.
you said I'm gonna take the time to do it, so I was making sure I got the wording right. All right.
Yeah.
Without an issue, you guys. Well, actually, let me get stealth checks from everybody,
I'm going to pull up my hood.
and you
before I
will
do
be
so.
adding. All right. So you do it at advantage, and everybody has +10 to your rolls.
There we go.
Oh fuck!
That's a natural 20 for
28.
me.
Oh,
28.
I rolled a
natural
2.
Nat 20, boy.
Oh, look at Gorrim now.
all right.
Rolled an 8, so with the
Sneaking
plus
around.
10, it's an 18.
Hey, look at us dwarves just getting natural 20s.
That's a 35.
But I also
Okay.
have disadvantage on that, so what does that mean?
It means you only roll once. Well, no,
Okay.
it would mean you roll again. Sorry, I thought you had advantage. You would roll again and take the lower result.
Okay. Wait, what is that? Stealth? Stealth.
15 for me.
Okay, so yeah, the 18, because the second roll was a 10.
Okay. Yeah, no, good. Decent rolls all the way around. Gandalf, you're the first up. So you would be the first to see this room.
Oh boy. I'm so excited.
As I transfer you guys and we teleport
Ah!
into the basement of Journey's home.
Black screen.
Black screen. That's all you see. And then you die.
Oh no! We really did pass without a trace.
He wasn't kidding. That is the end of the Eberron campaign. Oh no.
You murderer.
All right, so
I'll see you guys again January 25th.
See,
little sneaky snake today, boys. You're not wrong. Doors with the natural 20s.
the sneaky drip. That's what.
I
fucking-
guess
that's what
I guess
it's
I'm
called.
having trouble maintaining concentration with so many people. I just keep like bumping into stuff. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
The, the fur coat gave me the natural 20.
You're here. Oh no, you're in your brand new fur coat down in a sewer. Oh god. Brand new, dude.
It's fine.
Oh man.
That's what we have the orb thing
It's
that
like-
cleans stuff.
It's like your first day to school with your new shoes and you step in a mud puddle. Oh no. All right. You guys make your way up one by one up this grating. You see no one in the room. Lit very lowly by what look to be sconces that are just sort of emitting this faint blue light from them. And yeah, you see just what looks to be a side excuse me, I'm sorry. Side room off here to the right once you can't really see what's over there. And indeed, there is right in front of you guys a smaller version of what would be a lightning rail that leads into a dark tunnel going off to this side over here.
It is still black screen.
What is it really?
Yep.
It shouldn't be.
Just say.
Oh, I apparently didn't save it. Sorry guys. There you go.
There we go. Boom.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh no.
I am
Why are y'all so massive?
I don't know. That's how it is when you pull it off the thing. And I can't resize myself for some reason, so
I got you.
that's stupid.
Well,
Ah!
I think me and Matt are resizing you at the same time. All right. But this is the site that you're greeted with, and indeed on the opposite side of you right here, there seems to be what look to be one of these rail cars that is somewhat disassembled, parts missing, just sort of sitting there on like large blocks.
All right. Okay.
But you guys are in.
Well, there's not any papers in here. Oh, wait, where does this rail go? Just gonna kind of look around, like, what? Is there
You-
like a tunnel leaving?
Yeah, there is on this far side away from you guys, on the opposite side of the drain, on that side. It goes off into darkness. And you see off in those tunnels just every now and again like a slight blue arc of energy.
Oh,
Do we know what direction that is in relation to the city by any chance?
You can roll an not an investigation, I'm sorry, a survival check.
Oh boy.
24.
There you go. You do that.
Oh, did our team roll? What'd you
Yeah,
roll
20.
again?
24.
24. It's not the way you guys came from. It could go back into the city, but the way it looks right now, it's going straight and along the coast. So you're not exactly sure.
Okay.
Weird. So,
Yeah. Cool. Well, I doubt there are many papers in this area, so
I mean, you
All
said
right, let's-
blueprints, right? Would there not be like blueprints in place where you work on your machines?
I heard papers. I didn't read the thing that we were sent today. Crowley, what are we doing here?
We're looking for a basically a folder that has maps, routes, and blueprints.
Okay, well, let's all move together so we can stay really quiet and sneaky.
All right.
Okay.
There is the maps. Let's see. There is a staircase over here.
Do we not want to?
You can't
Real
see that at
quick.
the moment.
Does anything in here look valuable and pocket-sized?
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. 24.
Bag of holding.
You look over there at the tools and whatnot and just sort of take a gander over them really quickly. Then you look up under the train. There's a small glowing blue crystal under it. About hand size, maybe the size of like a big sweet potato.
Against my better judgment, Gandalf's gonna go like grab.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Gandalf, don't do it. Gandalf, no. Gandalf, stop. Gandalf, stop.
It's too
What
late.
are you doing?
You're doing Gandalf.
Gandalf.
That's a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Correct.
So that's also a 24.
Okay.
Yay for being proficient.
You take
Gandalf.
half of 15 points of lightning damage.
Wait a minute.
7 point.
Time out. Erk. I have
Evasion?
evasion.
All right.
Does that mean I just don't take any damage?
It says on rules as written, it says on dexterity saving throws. However, this is you grabbing a crystal and it being
Okay.
electrified. I'm going to say you
Fair
take
enough.
half of
Okay.
15 points of lightning damage.
I take half of 15,
Correct. So 7.
so 7. Okay.
As it shocks the piss out of you when you grab it. You do manage to grab it and pull it loose just from your muscles starting to convulse. It hurts like piss, but yeah, you grab it.
Like,
Kind of.
look at it.
Oh, Gandalf, we told you that.
What?
I hope you're happy now. So,
Is his hair all just like?
I mean,
His
I
already
imagine.
bad hair is slightly standing up.
yeah,
So.
I imagine these
You
things
just
worth
go
something.
around.
Yes. And I'm just gonna stick it in a pocket. I just like,
You
hey,
just
that's mine.
you just go around grabbing stuff you don't know what it does.
When I'm in rich people's house, yes, it's worth money.
Plus, on a
Rug, like,
you know
um,
whatever.
the last person I met that went around grabbing things that weren't his ended up in an alleyway with his hand smashed.
this is item, not person, not the same.
I mean,
Kind of when the point is to get in and out of here, leaving as small of a trace as possible. We can't
You're
steal
gonna know
more
something
than
is missing. regardless.
Gandalf.
Well,
What?
we kind of already ripped the grate open, so let's just go ahead and throw that one out the window. I mean,
We can repair the grate so that they never knew we were there.
Crazy, it goes missing.
all
Wild.
right, whatever. Let's just find this
Oh,
stuff. We can't
Allah.
move on.
As you guys recover from this Gandalf, you pocket this odd crystal, which loses its blue color after a while and sort of fades to a like shifting gold, golden bronzish color.
Cool.
And you hear above you,
I see you making.
oh, did you not hear it?
I did not hear it.
You hear above you. I'll just
nope.
nothing. Okay, well you
nothing.
hear footsteps above you, and that's where we're gonna go on break.
Hold on.
That's what you hear.
There you go.
Gotcha, fam.
And that's where we're going to
Jesus
go on our
Christ.
break. My mic's
All right, guys, we have
threshold
an
too good.
iron golem upstairs. This thing's massive.
It does not sound like.
boom, boom.
It does
Oh, were
sound
my
like just
stomps too
footsteps.
big? I'm sorry.
Thank you everybody for
great.
tuning in. Go ahead. Okay. We will be back in about 15 or 20 minutes. So just give us a minute to get some beverages and what have you. And we'll be back with whatever's about to happen.
Consequences of my actions.
And we're back. Hello, everyone.
We
Welcome back,
return-
everyone.
return-
We have returned. Make sure I got everything in
Nice.
place. Everybody's good on the side. Where we left off. Our party has taken a deal. More so, Gorrim has taken a deal with an investigator. After getting minimal information, Gorrim accepted without issue because he has a quarry with Aelin, who he would like very much in his presence. So they, with a little bit of research and digging and contacts by Crowley, that's a business, contacts by Crowley. They found out that the house they were going to be entering into was the house of the Baron of the House Orien, the Baron of House Orien, Quanti de Orien. As they made their way down, scouted out the place a little bit, they, through Crowley's contact, figured out that a grate led from outside into the basement itself, where they are now in. And we left off with them hearing footsteps above them. What would you like to do?
Shall we go up the stairs? Yes, no.
We should definitely go up and stay quiet.
Wonderful.
Indeed.
Where is the staircase yet? I do not see it.
You don't see a staircase. What you do see across from you, other than the train that Gandalf just got zapped at, is a room with one singular door right here to your right, and that is the only other door that you see in this basement type area.
My
Oh
bad.
man, I
didn't
couldn't
see
even
that
tell
wall
that I
there.
couldn't see that earlier, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
saw
I know it.
the
I know it
thing.
blends in,
My bad.
and that's a big yikes, but it is what it is.
It is
We should find a staircase.
Yeah,
Go
there's
upstairs.
probably one on the other side of this
Well,
door.
let's check
Probably
this door.
way to go upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll all slowly move together inside the range of the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the range?
I think it's 20 feet.
I don't have a piece on the board.
Yeah, you gotta put yourself on the board again.
30 feet.
On the board again.
Oh, I was good then. Never mind.
Get on
For the sake of this and everybody moving their pieces individually, I will assume, unless somebody says that they are going to separate off and go a different direction, that you are still in moving as a group.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I can disagree.
I don't know how to put myself on the board.
As the more sneakily inclined member, Gandalf's gonna keep towards the front.
Okay. Gandalf, as you approach this door and the gargantuan Kaushik appears behind you,
Ah!
you realize you've been in the presence of a deity. No. You approach the door and it is, in fact, locked.
Give me a second. Perhaps. Unless somebody else says anything, Gandalf's gonna pull out his thieves' tools and
Absolutely.
get to going.
Let's hear it.
That is
Let's get that
and
dice
'cause- and that is with
ASMR.
Dex, because for whatever reason this isn't in an easy to read place. So that should be with a good old 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be a 25.
With ease, you slip your thieves' tools in there. You hear a couple of clicks and you push the door open. Not an issue. You move into this next area. It looks to be some sort of storage area. Nothing much going on here. Sort of hidden behind some of the cameras, but you see bags of what might be grain, some corn, barrels of something, and different types of crates and what have you in this room, and a spiral staircase on the other side of you to your right as you step in, leading up.
Okay. I guess just looking around in here, I said this is just random storage stuff. So he's just kind of beckon everybody through before starting to make his way up the stairs a little bit in front.
Okay.
Do any of them look like wine casks?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh no, it's a 13.
It's fine. It's easy enough. You walk up to the cask and give it a sniff. You don't think it's wine. You go over to one of the crates over here in this corner and sort of open up the top. They're not nailed down or anything. You do see rows of wine.
Gosh,
Wine bottles.
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
come here.
I'm going to walk over gently.
Okay, you walk over. Go ahead and place yourself where you are right now. Everybody on the map. You have some very dramatic music going on right now. It's not that serious. Did I accidentally click on the wrong playlist? Jeez. Yeah, okay.
I am going to assist Kaushik in acquiring all of this wine.
All of it?
All of it?
Into
I
the
mean,
bag of
like,
holding.
at least, how many bottles would you say are in the barrel?
In the crate, there are 5 rows of 5, so there are 25 bottles in each crate. And
there's none
that's
left.
what you can see at the top. It looks like there may be layers.
Yep. Well, wow, this is terrible. They sent these people an entire crate with no wine in it. That's horrible. Kind of things just happens all the time. You know, it is what it is, I guess. Horrible, right?
Artyom.
What?
An
are you sure
absolute
we don't
shame.
have enough alcohol on the boat already?
So we are not going to be on the boat, are we?
That's a good point, actually.
Hmm.
Right. So as we empty out this barrel, I am going to
Alright.
suggest that this is all we really need, Artyom. No
I
more.
agree. This is all we really need.
Do you guys empty the crate?
There's only 25 bottles in there, right?
On the top layer, there's another 25 below that.
25 is
So
plenty.
they're like
Artyom.
two. There's like 2 racks, right?
Well, yeah, it's a 5x5 square, and then a small sheet of wood, and then under that another 25 on the bottom
I
layer.
don't give him the option. I close the bag. I replace it on
Wait.
my head.
I got it all right. Then I'll pull out the first rack, and then get in there and pull out the second rack, and then put the empty rack on the bottom. Put the full rack on top of it.
A genius.
Okay,
Got it.
all right.
What big
A
brain.
very brazen move.
Clever.
I like it, Artyom.
And I've wasted half of my pass without a trace, but it was worth it.
All right.
Bother.
Oh, it's
So-
an hour.
No.
Awesome.
It is
Yeah,
1
what's that
hour.
little-
However,
Wow,
this process does take 10 minutes off of that hour.
8.
yeah, we
With
can-
2 people, it takes 10 minutes.
Yes.
Oh no.
What about with
Well,
3?
I
trying-
worked
we're
in
trying
a
to be
bar.
sneaky.
I can move wine without it taking 10 minutes.
We're trying to be sneaky though.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Gandalin, are you moving up the stairs now?
Yeah.
All right.
Moving up the stairs.
Go ahead and roll another stealth check for me. Add advantage and plus 10. And we are going to be going to...
That's a 22.
Very nice.
That is not,
Not,
very nice.
not
That's
very
what
nice,
rolling
actually,
is.
now that I think about it.
Yeah.
It's still
Sounds
still
like
a
a
good
3.
roll, but
It
for
works.
for you at plus 10 at advantage, that's not very good. Okay. We are going to disable that now and transfer over to this.
Oh, that's stunning.
You
Oh,
guys
shit.
Did you make this, Jonesy?
did.
That's beautiful. You did such a good job.
So don't hype me up because I was real frustrated at it last night.
Aw.
I was real frustrated.
Awesome,
I
Jonesy.
think it looks great.
This is amazing, really.
Well,
Do I have
thank
to put
you.
myself back on the map?
I
Somebody
don't
put me
think
on the
so.
map.
But you can tell in my frustration, as you will all see, that I forgot to put doors on this part. So I will tell you where the doors are, but that's fine because Gandalfin's the only one up here right now. Gandalfin, you come up and you lift up a hatched door. You take a quick peek around to what you find to be a kitchen area. Relatively small for the size of the house. It's odd. But you don't see anything going right now. No smells going on except for the smells of maybe last night's dinner. You take a look around. You have 2 doors. You have one that is going right here. I want to make sure all of y'all can see. I did disable Fog of War.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see.
You have a door almost immediately behind you and to your right, and then you have another one leading off to your left right here. And I know I have Fog of War turned off right now. If you would all just humor me and stay zoomed in on the area we're in. Okay. So what would you like to do as you were the first one up here currently? You don't make a perception check for me actually.
Yeah. 16.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be anything, and you listen out and you don't hear anything at the moment.
Okay. We heard those footsteps earlier.
Correct.
Could I tell about like which direction relative to this room that was in? Like, or was it just kind of around?
Further, it kind of sounded like this door right behind you maybe, but probably 60 feet or so in that direction. You're unsure.
Okay. Okay. So while everybody else kind of sneakily makes their way up here, I want to crack that door as little as possible and kind of like try to peek through it.
We're gonna make sure what you're talking about. This door right here.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, the direction that you said it, I felt like those footsteps had come from.
Okay. You take a quick peek through here. Gonna zoom out a little bit so everybody can see. And you see the backside of what looks to be a small bar, and a large ballroom. It is fairly low lit in here, but you do look up and there look to be like drifting globules of light of varying colors. Some purples, some pinks, some reds, just sort of lazily floating and sort of just like bouncing and intermingling with each other.
Like something that looks alive or like just rich people lighting?
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh shit.
You got it.
That I'm
If you're
real
not
good
trained
at
in
those.
Arcana, just an intelligence check.
Yeah, that's the same roll regardless. That's an 11 actually. That's way better than I expected.
Okay. The way they're moving, they don't seem to be alive, but you don't know what they are.
So yeah, in his head, rich people lighting
Fair enough.
and wave, whatever. And I don't see anything else beyond that in this room.
You don't
currently.
see anything moving. It is dim light as you're kind of peeking around this direction. So you can't see much beyond, much beyond here. You just see this bar. You see the large open ballroom. You see the beginnings of another bar on the other side here. But you don't see any sort of movement other than the light sort of just drifting above your head.
Okay. Then I would like to then kind of slowly kind of close that door back
Okay.
and do the same for the other door that's in the room. Just
All right.
kind of crack it open, peek through.
You come to a much less grandiose, much more plain room as you sort of peek through there. It just looks like a dining area. That's all you see, and it's very plain other than a door, double door. Why did part of my map get cut off? That's frustrating. Doors and windows just sort of letting light in from this side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. It looks like the table is completely set and ready to go.
But there's not like food or anything at it, right?
No food on it
Just-
that you see.
Just empty.
Nope, just
empty plate.
pristine, and it looks like each one has its own what do you call it, plate setting. Like the Gana would recognize rich people stuff when he sees it because it's got like 6 spoons and 6 forks. It's
A lot too many.
Yeah.
Too much shit.
yeah, this is excess.
Fucking rich people. Okay. At that point, yeah, and I'm at that point he's gonna close the door back and hopefully wait for everybody to follow behind since
Yeah.
we were supposed to be trying to stay relatively close together.
They all waiting on your signal to come on up into the kitchen one by one,
Yeah.
unless anybody would like to stay behind. You guys make your way into this same kitchen area. Crowley cast enlarge on himself. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's weird. I won't adjust them, Crowley, since I see you doing that. You guys make your way into this kitchen area, and both doors shut. And it's back to you.
Okay. I'm going to I'm wanting to whisper to everybody, kind of communicate. There is a large bar, like ballroom, and some bars and stuff through this door. Kind of jerk a thumb over it at the door behind us, and then through this other door, there is a dining room, just big table, a door that looks like perhaps it goes outside, and that's it. So.
Okay, well, from the magic stuff I saw on the window, I say probably our best bet is looking in the northwest corner, the second story. So I need to probably find some staircases and maybe find out who's gallivanting around the house. Hopefully not the guard.
Cross that bridge when we come to it, yes? So, go out into the ballroom.
No, this is one of those situations where you don't cross that bridge when you come to it. Like, this is
We just...
that's it. This is we need to find out where that person's at so we can keep control of the situation.
Okay. But so he was... That was... We heard him point once more back towards the door behind us, towards the ballroom. Sounded like he was somewhere in that direction when we were below, but he does not appear to be in that room through that door for now.
Okay.
Is that good? Carry on? Yes? Looking
Yeah,
around the group, like...
You are the sneaky one. Go right
Okay.
ahead.
I'm just making sure everybody's ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn around and kind of quietly go through that door.
Going into the dining room?
Not into the dining room, to the ballroom.
To the ballroom. All right. Go ahead. This is active, so you guys move to where you were going. You guys make your way into the ballroom. I'm not going to explain it. You guys walk into the same thing, lazy sort of globules just sort of floating in the air of multiple different colors. You walk in, and getting as far as you do now, you see some musical instruments off to your side, supposedly for, entertainment in this area, and then some sort of game table off into the back corner.
And there's no,
There-
and is I assume I can see this door that's over here.
Yep, I was gonna say there's
And that's
there's a
the-
single door other than the one you just came through on the opposite side of you right here.
Okay, that's the only obvious exit. So I'm gonna.
Yep.
Make my way over towards that door. Gosh darn it.
Okay.
20. And same as with those other doors, just like open it as little as possible to glean what information I can before going all the way in.
Okay.
I just in passing am going to grab the most impressive looking bottle and put it in my backpack.
Roll a perception check.
23.
Okay.
Just that one. Yep.
All right. Right. Random bottle of alcohol on your
Yeah.
inventory.
Do there happen to be any diamonds in this dining room?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I was joking, but okay.
I mean,
If there are. Spicy. That is a 22.
You look around and you're fairly sure there would not be any diamonds in here.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
I was hoping for a natural one.
Well, that's just too damn bad.
It looks like a
right.
room.
You're pretty sure in
The
these
floor
floating
is made of diamonds.
in these floating globules that there are diamonds in them.
Oh god.
Just to see Kaushik jumping up for half an hour fucking trying to grab one of these things. All right, I'm sorry. Back to it. Spooky, scary times in a very dangerous place. You crack open the door, Gandalin, looking up down a well-lit hallway, a couple of lanterns on either side of you. Just a floating orange ball in each, giving off a pretty well-lit hallway for you. And as you do, this door where you had just looked into in the dining room seems to be swinging back and forth and then stop.
Okay. Gonna behind us go. It looks like whoever's up here may have gone into that dining room. And look around like you're wanting to deal with this now, yes? Looking at Artyom specifically, since that is what he had said. I believe.
we should at least
Did you
find
close
where
the
we
door back to Gandalin?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like after
Okay.
I looked, kind of.
All right.
I feel like if we should see if it's maid or like a guard, so we can know what they're doing. If they're busy like cleaning something, sure, let's just get by them, get in and get out. But if it's like a guard, we should probably make sure to take care of the situation. Yeah.
Okay. You okay?
Does everyone agree with that? I mean,
Any thoughts, comments, concerns?
Aye.
Okay.
or at least have someone waiting here in case he comes to where we are or something.
We should definitely see where they are going. Go and see where they're moving to now if you can, Gandalin.
Yep. Nod and quietly go back out through that door, and I'm gonna head towards
You
these double doors.
Open that door, and you see stepping through that door towards you.
So I guess I'm still like right here. Okay.
Yep, you see it as soon as you start opening it. Opening this door right here, a small creature, an old goblin. You're not sure of sex or sex or gender or anything like that, as most of their face is just wrinkles. They have a very, very thick pair of spectacles on a just long drawn nose and ears that are just flopping over to the side. Dressed in a small but nice suit. As you sort of freeze there in the door frame, they just walk right by you.
You said it was a what now?
It's a goblin.
Goblin. Old goblin. In a suit. So I'm just gonna once again wait until it's. Since I'm in the door and it just walks past me, where is it going exactly?
You see it moving this direction.
Which way? So just down that way?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you hear kunk, 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 as in a door.
Okay, I was like,
Oh.
I'm not a voice actor, bro. This is what you
I
get.
just wanted to make sure I was probably identifying that noise. Once again, slowly close the door. It appears to be a very elderly goblin. In a nice suit. A butler, perhaps? Shrug.
Artyom's gonna frown like, I don't like beating up old people.
We love old people.
We can perhaps try to work around it. Where did they go?
He went down towards the. I would assume. Is that about like towards where the front of the house would be? Is the direction he went?
Seems like it.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of point like. Came back out toward the left down that hall. Seems to be maybe towards the front of the house. Maybe.
Okay, well, let's keep going.
Okay.
All right, where are you
Back
heading
through
to?
the door. Looking for stairs.
All right. You look left and right. You have one large red door right here, and you
Right.
have a large brass door off to your left where that goblin just went, and one smaller wooden door identical to what you just walked through straight across from you.
Gotcha.
Question: is the exterior of these walls like legit? Like, is there like a literal circle right here toward the ballroom? Like, is this an actual circular wall?
Like this protruding out right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
What would I have to roll to guess that that would be a stairway? Just based, like, especially if we come out on this other side and I still see like a circle on the other side as well.
I'm so dumb. I thought like a little tiki hut.
That'd be an odd roll, as this you're literally seeing plaster on one side. This could be a pillar.
Okay.
Right.
That's a big pillar.
I'm gonna high-low which door I head towards.
Sure.
Okay, that's this door. So I'm going across the way.
Okay.
And once again, peek through.
Okay. You open the door and peek through. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay. You see what seems to be a sitting room. As you hear the brass doors behind you opening again.
As they're opening, if I hear them opening, I'm just gonna try to slip into this room.
Okay.
So since that's the closest point of being not in the hallway anymore.
Right. You slip into the room, quietly close the door behind you, or pull it to not close it all the way. Look
Right.
around. It looks to be a sitting room. The remains of a fire in the fireplace to your right, and statues of a silver serpent and a large, just looks like a large bear off to the side. Over here in this corner is just a pillar, and then what looks to be just a large central tile, decorative tile in the middle.
Okay. Can I see whatever this is in this corner?
Yeah, that's a pillar. It's
Okay.
leading
That's
up
the
to
pillar.
the.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't see the ping go down for that. My bad. Any other doors exiting this room?
Nope.
Okay. Seeing as this does not appear to hold. There's not like there's not like anything that would contain any parchments, papers, like nothing along those lines.
Nothing that you see, no.
Okay. Then just
There's a sword over there on that desk. Looks pretty great.
Looks like a letter opener.
I got it. That's a big ass letter opener. Holy shit. I've got a nice sword already. I don't need another nice sword. Try to listen at the door to see if I hear that person passing it again.
Make a perception check for me.
Can we see where the goblin's at if we
15.
ever so slightly crack this door?
Yeah, you
Right.
crack that door, and through the back side of the door as it swings out, through the back side of the door staring down, you actually see the goblin probably no more than 6 feet away from you right now, still walking down towards these red doors again.
Towards the red doors?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
After a couple of seconds, you said 15?
Yep.
Okay. You hear the steps pass by you once again and go through these red doors, and you hear the familiar closing of those doors.
After they close, I'm gonna come back out.
Okay.
Yes.
You,
And just
you
kind
see
of-
RTM sort of peeking behind the door, looking around, looking down this hallway, watching the goblin go down.
Just gonna point over my shoulder and just give him like a no kind of thing, and then try to not so much that it would give me away, like I would lose my stealth or anything, but try to quickly make my way to these doors
Okay.
See what's on the other side of these.
All right. Without an issue, they are not locked. You make your way into what looks to be a large foyer. Where's everybody else at currently? And where are you
wait
going?
for him to peek into that room till he gives us a heads up.
Yeah, if it's
Okay.
just if it's just appears to be a foyer, can I see staircases anywhere or entrances to a
To your
staircase?
left and to your right, you see large, grand spiral staircases, both spiraling
Perfect.
straight up.
I'm gonna turn around and just like beckon, like,
Yeah, I'll give everyone the if this goblin's going back and forth quickly, everybody go.
All right, everybody, roll a stealth check at this juncture for me.
20 total.
20 total.
Yep.
All right.
28.
Stealth checks are not going hot tonight.
Do you get anything additionally?
Plus
Plus
10.
31.
31. Very nice.
28.
Did you
Wait,
roll
what?
a disadvantage, Rebecca?
Yeah, the first one was a 23, and
Matt,
so
how did you
33
get 31?
total. But
Matt, you're not at advantage.
Oh, I thought you said advantage. My bad. Well, then 16.
18.
20 total.
Gravy.
And what was your roll, Gandolin?
28.
28.
Total.
Okay. You all make your way down here. A success is a group check in general. You look around. You have grand staircases on either side of you. Two what look to be suits of armor on either side, and just a large mosaic tile in the middle of the room.
Okay.
And
Remembering.
in front of you, what looks to be the front door.
Okay. Ganon's gonna start trying to making his way up the left-hand side stairwell.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're moving with him at this point because we don't know
Yeah.
when the goblin's going to be back.
All
Not
right.
really a good spot to hide down there.
And we will
Making
move
my way
on
up.
to
where
the
am I?
next
Where'd
layer.
I go?
You're still in the ballroom,
Oh
apparently.
Making our
no!
way upstairs.
I can't. Oh, I'm so. God, I'm trying to move myself on the Twitch stream.
Don't worry, I've done it. I've done it in OBS several times now.
Oh, man. That's rough.
I'll find myself adjusting. All right, you guys appear right here on this left-hand
Oh
side.
boy. Yay.
Boosh.
It's
Hey,
your
we-
boy.
You jumped in at an appropriate size.
Kind of. I think the stairs were a bit bigger down below.
As you guys make your way up these stairs, you find yourself in an odd room. It is large. It is just one. Why is my map? What's my map doing, bro? Okay. You see plants and birds galore. RTM, this is somewhat reminiscent of some of the jungles that you've hung out in before. As there are just plants and there are birds of all different kinds, tropical different birds. And this is actually suspended in the air with several different types of avian creatures on it. You look out to the far side where there would be windows, or where you saw those odd shimmering windows, if you could see RTM, that this is actually an opening. It looks like some sort of magical illusion on the outside, but there are no windows from the inside right here.
Oh, so it's just open to the air.
It looks like there's a faint magical shimmer in between you and the air, and it is warm in here and humid.
Okay, well, obviously this was a mistake on my part. There are probably no documents in this room, but there was something magical, so...
Right. And do
Well,
I
we-
see exits? Do we see any exits?
After
coming up
searching
the
around a
stairs?
little bit, because my map here doesn't do it justice, that is pretty jammed packed with plants. You do see a door right here. Oh,
Right where?
wow. I don't know. I opened something random. Where Kaushik has placed herself.
Okay. Yeah,
Right there.
I make my way over that way.
I did that for the good of the group to see where the door was.
And we are peeking through the door again.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me.
21.
All right. You look back and forth into a rather plain hallway that somewhat resembles the one downstairs. You do not see or hear anything here.
Okay.
The only obvious door being directly across from you, right here.
Yep. I'll sneak my way across to this door and do the same at that door.
Okay. You open that door, leading you into a bed chambers, somewhat fairly obvious, with a very large fireplace in the corner. And my map is there. We go. I fixed it.
Ah!
Yeah,
Ah!
I'm moving you
Again.
guys because part of my map's cut off.
The house is pulling us in.
It's all mimics. Roll a perception check for me.
Fuck. 10.
All right. Seems like a normal bed chambers. You don't see anything or hear anything.
Okay. I'm gonna wave people in since this is the only obvious room and come in here and
All right.
after everybody's in there, kind of would this be a good place to look, perhaps, if there are documents? Like, are there any, like, desks, anything with drawers?
You do see a vanity right here with several drawers on it. That's about the extent of it, though.
They'll peek open this door in the north.
Okay. You peek into this door. Make a perception check for me.
Sure. It's a 25.
All right. You look in here and it looks like a standard washroom with the exception of this side right here opens up into a window that is looking out into this space, sort of looking into the AV area.
All right.
Okay. And then there's only one other door in here.
Yep, there's only one other door. Did someone roll for the vanity?
No, not at the moment. I was
Okay.
gonna go to the door,
All right, go to the door.
check the other door.
Yep, this one is locked.
That one's locked.
Yep.
Trusty thieves' tools.
Let's see it.
Whip them bad boys
Roll
out.
it. Roll it, my friend.
24, baby. Let's go. Some of my rolls that
That's
matter
rough.
apparently tonight.
Should I check the vanity? Should somebody check the vanity?
It's up to you. Again, one's over at the door right now, shimmying
Click
the
clack.
keys in. After a
I'll
second.
check the vanity while he's shimmying.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me. You,
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
and open it right up.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Oh no, it's a 9. I didn't find anything.
Okay. With the 9, you spend a couple of seconds in there. Kaushik, when you look up at the mirror, it is not your reflection looking back at you.
Huh? What do you mean?
It is not your reflection looking at you currently.
Okay, but like, okay, is it somebody else's reflection?
It
Or
is.
is it nothing? Oh, whose?
Just looks like a somewhat of a shadowy sort of wisp coming off of them standing there. And then as soon as you sort of look up and your mouth drops, just walks like out of the frame of the mirror.
Like into the room?
Nope. Just out of the frame of the mirror. You don't see it anymore.
Okay.
As if you were watching a television and a character walked off of it, off the screen.
Hmm.
Oh. Did anyone else see this?
You were the only one investigating at the time. I don't know what everybody else is doing.
I'm shimmying the
was-
lock.
Yeah, I was walking over to the lock shimmying thing.
Well, I am gonna scoot. Oh, that's the stream. I'm stupid. I'm gonna scoop myself over. Who am I gonna talk to? I'm gonna scoop myself over to Gandalf and Crowley right in the middle of them. And I'm gonna say, not to interrupt you, Gandalf, but something really weird just happened.
Again, when she says this, as you click and open the door.
Weird how exactly?
Weird as in I was looking through the vanity and the reflection. I looked in the mirror. The reflection was not me. It was a shadow, and then it walked away.
Does anyone have a reflection in the vanity mirror?
Oh yeah. Well, as soon as it walks away, it's Kaushik again, and you guys
Okay.
look in it, and it looks like a normal mirror.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to other people like Crowley, probably since he's right next to us. When she's telling me this, I'm like, I have no idea about
That-
the magic stuff. So
That
that's
should not
more
be very good.
your
One
purview.
second. Let's see. I'll try to do this.
What you trying to do?
Actually, I'm going to use a spell.
Okay. What you using?
Enhance ability
All right.
for intelligence rolls for
Okay.
on
Oh
myself.
shit!
All right.
Can I
Big
cast
brain time.
guidance on him?
Okay.
So, let's see. This will last for an hour.
All right.
I can do this. I believe in you, Grell.
Oh God, why would you say that?
You jinxed it.
You're gonna be
Oof.
the very best.
Roll your d4.
Just add a 0 at the end. He'll never know.
11.
What are you trying to ascertain?
I'm trying to ascertain if this thing has any magical properties at all, and if I have to. Let's see, do I have the spell? Let's see. But yeah, I'm trying to ascertain if it was like a spell focus or something like that is working with it.
Okay.
And if I can't tell, I'm going to cast Detect Magic on it.
Okay. You can't tell. Nothing appears magical about it. You cast Detect Magic on it, and you don't get anything right now.
Okay, I'm going to squint.
I'm just
out.
kind of watching you before, without opening the door quite
Okay.
yet.
Carl is going to say, and you said you saw a shadow looking back at you?
Yes, and then it just turned and walked away.
Could I roll a different Arcana check as to what kind of spell that might be? Like, say if it's scrying or something like that?
Go for it.
Okay.
Did it look like a ghost elemental?
22.
22 gets you that. It doesn't seem like a spell to you. That's not a spell that you've heard of.
Okay. Well, it's no spell I've heard of, but I think we should perhaps pick up the pace. Go ahead and check the next room. Let's go.
Very well. And gonna peek in the door.
Make a perception check for me.
Dadgummit. 17.
All right. You look around the room. You see several desks on the other side. I'm going to have to move the map, so this is going to go off the way for a little bit, but I want the stream to be able to see. So just grab yourselves and put yourself back in the office for me.
Yeet.
In the bedroom, rather. All right. You
Yeet.
look around. You see papers all over this little, like, secretarian sort of desk thing, and then just books and papers over here on this as well.
I'm going to check that secretary desk myself
Okay.
immediately.
Roll an
And-
investigation check for me.
And guidance myself as well.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I'm gonna check the like kind of wander around the rest
That's
of the room.
24.
Ooh, yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Give me a 4.
And what?
I'm gonna walk.
I rolled a 10. Oops. I wanted to give myself a 10. I was so excited. Okay, so 26.
Okay. A couple. I'll get to you in a second, Crowley. I got a couple of other people saying things, or Kaushik and Ganelin saying stuff. What you doing?
I was just checking out if they're checking out papers and stuff. I was just seeing because is this a desk? Like what is?
It's
this?
a fireplace that you see off in the corner.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just looking around, I guess, just in general.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me.
Anything in particular? 6.
6.
Ooh,
Seems completely
good
normal.
check.
This looks like a normal room. That's crazy.
It looks like what you're probably searching for is what Crowley's looking at, maybe.
Yeah, that's what
Uh,
I was just got. Like I said, I was just gonna give it a look over
Yeah.
the rest of the room. That was all I was wanting.
Kaushik, what were you looking for?
I was just gonna go over to the bookshelf and shuffle for the papers that were over there.
Okay, roll an investigation check. While she does that, Crowley, you do see some papers, letters. It looks like official, like stationery. You do see a stamp with the Orion House symbol on it, the unicorn. Some wax there as well. You see letters going out to certain people, and you see a blue sort of tube off to the right hand side of the desk, just sort of placed there.
Okay, I reach for it,
Okay.
and I guess it's a cylinder.
Yep.
pop the top and
Okay.
take a quick glance. That's what I see.
You look at it. It is a spell scroll of some sort.
Arcana check to see what kind of scroll, I guess.
Go for it.
22.
Okay. I'll send it to you in a minute.
Cool.
So I'm kind of hanging back towards the door to make sure no one's coming in the previous room.
Okay.
I'll just kind of ask her, so do you have what we need? Is that it? Is that the stuff?
Seems to be a spell scroll of some sort.
The rest of the papers.
I'll look at that. Those papers over there in a moment. I don't see.
Oh, I rolled a 14.
As you're kind of looking through these, there are tons of different books, Kaushik, covering multitudes of topics. It looks like things ranging from geography to history to mechanics to it is to arcana to dragon shards. There's tons of information here, and you have a couple of them just open on the desk right there. And yeah, there's just kind of sloppily placed out. It's sort of like at standing desk height with a couple of books out there.
And what about the papers that are with the books?
The papers look to be notes taken out of the books, just like paragraph jotted down notes from sections of the books.
Okay, cool.
Gandalf, if you're talking, you're muted.
Sorry. Is that everything we need? Is there anything else? Just looking at the two that are searching through papers and stuff.
Crowley, the papers that you've seen on there don't look like any sort of maps or routes. They're mostly notes. Lots of notes. It's history and geology. Same thing sort of Kaushik wants you to sort of convene together. Same sort of notes. It looks like he's writing notes out of these books and just writing them down. Yeah.
Nothing of the sort that we were told to look for.
This is just books and notes over here.
Are there any paintings in the room?
You don't see any paintings on the walls. You also don't see any windows. What you do see is the only sort of something of decor is the statue immediately in front of you.
Smash it. Oh. I didn't realize I was muted.
Shrug.
Gambling, did you see any other place that you might have kept notes in the building?
Not really. There was the what was that place that was downstairs? It looked like a sitting room. There's like a sitting room kind of area that like.
You do recall
really...
a door on the other side of the dining room as well that y'all did not end up going through because you did not travel through the dining room.
Gotcha.
You did not travel the left-hand side of the house at all.
I did not realize there was another door. There is.
I know you mentioned that there was a door. I just thought it was a door that went outside.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You said there was a door like on that wall.
There was a door on the wall
outside.
with windows outside, and there's a door across from you guys that went to the left-hand side of the house.
Missed that bit. Okay. There's one more door on the other side of that dining room that the goblin was in, but you were saying something about the second story, so I figured we needed to get up here.
Yeah, it was wrong about it. Sorry.
Yeah. So that is the only other room that I'm aware of that we have not been in.
Yeah, and while looking at this spell scroll, I kind of want to investigate the room again one more time.
Okay, what you looking
I wanna
for?
go over to the stand.
Any kind of hidden compartments or stuff like that. Just
okay.
Things that don't belong.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check, and you're looking at this statue, Kaushik. You can roll an investigation check as well.
14.
All right. I don't like that the D20s don't disappear after a second unless I click on them.
Just a 6.
Just a 6. All right. Statue seems normal, non-moving. Seems like a statue. Nothing spectacular about it. Crowley, you look around for a second. What is everybody else doing during this time? I haven't heard from Melgrim, Gorrim in a second. So you guys tell me what you're doing.
Gorham's just kind of looking at the statue with Kaushik.
Okay. I'll say if you're gonna look at the statue with her, seeing if there's anything special about that, either Kaushik roll with advantage or Gorrim, you make a separate roll.
I'll let her roll with advantage.
Okay.
That's on me.
Melgrim, what are you doing?
Just gonna look at this fireplace, see if there's anything weird, special about it.
Roll an investigation check for me.
So, for my investigation check, this is the I just take the higher of the investigation I just did, or do I
That's
do
a
them
4.
do it 2 more times?
No, you roll once and just take the first. Since you already rolled once, he's giving you advantage.
Okay.
So just
Okay,
Yep.
it's 15.
15.
Better.
Okay. And what'd you roll, Melgrim?
A 4.
4. As
We're investigating.
Gorrim starts looking around on the other side, Kaushik, and you're he's kind of looking around behind it as you're still studying the front. And he puts his hand on the back of the statue, trying to get a better view of the back, and sort of pushes it forward. You see the statue itself shift a little bit as from the top half to the bottom half just shift, like almost on a perfect plane, just ever so slightly.
Did you see that?
Oh, you broke it. Well, put it back where it was.
No, I think there's something. I think there's something here.
Yeah, if it turns, Gorham's gonna just keep turning it at that point.
Well, it's Kaushik that noticed as you sort of sit there trying to push it forward, looking behind it.
Gorham, keep pushing a bit, gentle, but push a bit more.
Okay, you push a little bit more.
I'm gonna steady it in the front so it doesn't like collapse.
Oh God.
No need. As Gorham pushes it, it starts to slide. Its top half away from its bottom half, just on an axis, sort of facing towards Artium right here by the end of the rotation. And once it does that, this fireplace right here, Melgrim, as you're really close to it, on this mantle part, just sort of looking around for it, slides, and on the backhand side, there's a chest on the backhand side of the fireplace.
Oh, a chest over here.
That's what that is.
Surprise!
I was like, I was sorry. I did not realize it was the fireplace when we first walked in here. So I was like,
Right. That's fine.
Don't you made us an escape room?
I forgot to take that out. I put that for my reference in the top floor, and then realized it when I opened up this floor. I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb, but you know what? Whatever. They have their objective now. They'll metagame their way over there.
Oh, I thought maybe it was just like something, I don't know.
Nope,
like
that's a
chimney.
good old fuck up from me. Like I didn't put any
Aw.
doors. This was
Oops.
me at 2 a.m. finishing up this floor.
It's okay. At least I was too stupid to
I just-
realize it.
I thought it was a really janky like fireplace model.
Yeah, I thought it was a fireplace as well.
Yeah. Okay.
It is a
so,
fireplace. But it's also a chest on
Yeah,
the
I
back
thought it was
of
like
it.
the chimney or something.
That chest
Yeah,
just
I
looks
thought it
like,
was, like,
I thought it was like some kind of new Eberron-esque, like there's an elemental back there chugging away.
Ah, yes.
Oh shit. There's just a fire
No.
elemental back there, like keep.
No fire
It's okay,
elemental,
Tom.
just a tired DM. You turn the fireplace around and he says, "Please let me sleep."
That's what happened.
Crowley will turn his head. What do you have over there?
Yeah.
Oh, and as he says that, it's time for Crowley to snag some things. He takes the, not everything.
He just takes the disc.
He's gonna take the stamp of House Orion, and
Okay.
he's going to take the wax
the chest.
Okay.
and any of those documents that they look like important or like the confidential. He's gonna scan them over.
Roll an investigation check on that, Crowley. And while you're doing that, Melgrim, I heard you saying something.
Gonna go to the chest and
It is locked. It has an
Hey,
intricate
Dad.
lock on the front that is embedded into the front of the chest itself, silvered with black, sort of black, almost ebony sides to it. It looks not stone, but very polished, maybe resin of some sort.
Ooh.
Very nice.
hey, Gandalf.
Yes.
24.
your luck picking thing on this chest here.
Oh, yes, sure. He'll make his way back over there and whoosh wing, whip out his trusty lock picking tools and try to go to town.
Okay, roll that beautiful bean footage.
That is a
Nat
oh god,
20.
21 total. There we go. Jeez,
21.
math is hard.
You mess with it a little bit. The insides of it are odd. It's twisting at an angle with your tools that instead of going straight back like a normal lock would, it sort of dips. The top part dips up into the left and the bottom parts dip down into the right, and you can't seem to get it to switch over.
Is it magic?
Ooh,
What is going on over there, Gandalin?
it is very weird lock. It is not like this weird. Use hands to illustrate like
May I look?
kind of like curvy and to be my guest. Pull my tools back out of it.
Carly looks over at it and casts knock.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You step in front of Gandalin and cast knock.
Yes.
I would like you to roll a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh, sure.
Shit.
Double shit.
Ooh, 12.
You guys see as Crowley is standing there in front of the chest, a shimmering black energy sort of go from the chest into Crowley. Crowley, I would like you to draw your rapier
Oh shit.
and make an attack at the closest person.
Okay. Am I charmed?
Do what?
Or is
It
this-
is not a
this
charm.
Okay, cool.
So I was right up on the chest, so it's either me or Melgrim, I guess.
You can roll a dice to see, or I will
No, I'm
leave it in
gonna
your
attack
hands.
Gandalin hard as I can.
Okay.
That misses.
Do I have advantage because it's a surprise? I'm just kidding.
That man wants to crit me.
The temptation to say yes is so strong.
I bet it is.
However, Gandalin, as you're sitting there and you see this sort of happening, Crowley quickly pulls out his rapier and takes it out and stabs towards you. I'd like everybody to roll initiative for me.
Shit.
And we're going to switch over to a little bit better music.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Does knock work in like the fact that like Crowley just essentially set off like a gunshot in the room? Okay. All right.
All right, here. Give me a second.
Have I seen Crowley use knock in the campaign yet?
Yep.
Yes.
Because he used it in the chamber under Alice Perch. He used it very recently.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was like, huh. Man, everybody was like, now we're gonna let him use the tools. Which I guess it makes sense. Spells.
All right. 25 to 20.
Oh shit. 20.
Nobody else? All right. RTM.
21.
All right. Well,
21.
just spit it out when I call the thing. Oh, bye, RTM. Into the nether realm with you. All right. And 20 to 15.
16.
All right. Get one. $15 to 10.
13.
Caustic. All right, then 10 to 5.
6.
Now's the time to
8.
cast Fireball.
What?
All right, so we got the Crowley, we got
Good
the
thing I don't have
Milo,
fireball.
and we have a Gorrim. Gorrim, your initiative and your perception are just like, wow.
I don't know how this is possible.
I don't know. He's consistent. He is.
That's what's
anything.
weird is that it's so consistent. Those two things just.
All right, guys.
I couldn't
Your
roll
name
high
secretly
if I
Will
tried.
Wheaton.
You can roll high on like attack rolls. You nat 20 like attack rolls all the time. It's great. But then fucking perception check comes up and Gorrim like that white eye just turns into one big cataract and like all right, we're gonna start off the round with Melgrim. What you doing, Melgrim?
Crowley, what the hell are you doing? And then, shit.
Crowley, which mask are you wearing right now?
Angry face Crowley.
All right.
Oh shit.
I hate this. I don't want to fight Crowley.
Tired of your shit, Crowley.
Tired of your shit, Crowley.
Your stupid fucking mask.
Yeah. I don't know. Malcolm's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna say, "What the hell are you doing?" and try to slap him.
Smack some.
You're gonna use a. You're gonna use an unarmed strike. All right, go ahead and roll. Make 2 unarmed strikes. Two big dwarven slaps. Oh, he's gonna hit him like he used to hit Gorrim in the ears. He's gonna clap his ears.
Do we see this magic affect Crowley?
Yes. Those who are right up on him, meaning Melgrim, Gandalin, and I would say Koshik probably saw it as well. Some sort of black energy pop up from the box.
Okay, so I can extrapolate that it's the black energy's fault that he tried to stab me.
You could assume so.
Okay.
Does anybody vocalize this?
Not my turn.
Not yet. Melgrim, let's see those rolls. Or let's hear those rolls. Let's hear the click clack.
Click clack. That's
Oh,
click
no.
clack.
No, that was my camera.
Is 18 plus some stuff.
Camera go click click.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah,
bum,
18
bum, bum.
plus 8.
Say again.
It should be
Shit.
18 plus 8.
That hits Crowley, I assume. Okay.
Nah.
Nah, you see,
27
I'm a
AC.
special kind of bard.
Design the tank mod.
Oh, that's another 18.
All right. Both hit. So one plus your strength mod, unless you have some ability that makes it not 1.
One plus I need to roll run plus my strength mod, or
No,
what's
it's
going on?
Melgrim rolling damage.
Okay.
So that should just be 6.
6 damage on each.
Ow, ow.
Okay.
God damn.
So
slap
12
the dick.
12 points of damage, Crowley.
Gotcha.
And Lind was saying, he's under some sort of effect. I don't know how to get him out of
He's
it.
under some sort of effect.
As Melgrim just.
Punch it out.
Bow, bow. Just fucking throwing haymakers.
Well, he said
like,
he was slapping him, so it's open-handed. Just really hard open-handed.
Snap
God
out
damn.
of it.
It's hitting a mask, so it's okay. It's like
Milgram can only get so weak of a slap, you know?
Only so weak.
All right, Artyom, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I will attempt to hit him with a dispel magic.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just doing it at 3rd level. What do I need to roll?
Give me a second. Because I need to look something up.
Jones, just for the record, you are currently very purple.
I look normal on my screen, so we're good. um,
You're currently black and white for me.
all that matters is what's on stream.
Artyom, you cast Dispel Magic towards Crowley, and you feel no effect.
Uh-oh.
Crowley is still holding his rapier and looking to Melgrim now, who has just hit him.
Shit.
Oh,
Don't mind that.
I will try to. I mean, I guess I'll use the rest of my move to try and get in close to, like, try and interject, but I have no more action, so that is my turn.
All right, go and move yourself to where you're going.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I moved. I was at the door.
You're still at the door on my screen.
Oh, what?
Oh, maybe that's because I have this minimized. It is.
Oh, okay.
I
was so
have it. I have
confused.
it minimized so I could look at something else. All right, that's gonna bring us to Gandalwin's turn. What would you like to do, sir?
Gandalf's gonna try to grapple him. Just kind of like get a hold of him, like, hey, stop your stuff there.
Make an athletics check. Crowley, chirk. Make a chirk. Crowley, make a athletics or an acrobatics check for me, sir.
Here's a credit check.
God fucking damn it. That's a 20 versus 22. So
Credit
he-
check.
Athletics. That would be your acrobatics. So +5. Need to look
Who's-
at something though. Crowley. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was like, well, yeah. So that is 2 over. So he is not grappled.
Crowley says he didn't like those battle bean rules either.
I'm not very good at grappling things.
What was the result?
Mine, I had a 20 total. He had 22.
Okay.
So he's not
You
grappled.
try to throw your arms around him, and Crowley shrugs you off, getting you off his shoulders. All right.
Yeah. So just kind of, I guess I'm kind of like next to. I can't move any part. So yeah, I'm just a little, not quite right in front of him, but next to him now.
Okay.
If somebody could, get rid of this would be awesome.
All right. That's gonna bring us to Koshik. What would you like to do?
He was not grappled, correct?
He's not grappled currently. He is standing with Artyom in front of him. Well, I mean, you see it right here. You see the arrangement. He's just standing with these guys in front of him, sort of backing him away as he holds out his rapier, and his back foot sort of hits the open chest. Just sort of looking, the angry face, no eyes, just sort of glancing back and forth to you all.
I'm gonna hit him with a hold person.
All right.
There you go.
Crowley, that's a save on your part, I do believe, sir.
I didn't roll.
It's a
Fine.
wisdom
Save,
saving
I
throw.
need to roll. Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't have to roll. I'm done.
That is a
Oh,
fail.
wow.
Crowley
Oh,
is
shit.
held currently.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna mute myself back.
You're banned. All right. You reach your hand out. Uh-oh. Click something. Reach your hand out. The magic springing forth from your fingers, grappling Crowley, and as he just locks up, and you see him hold the rapier out and just stay there perfectly still now.
I don't say that.
You guys are currently, how long does that last? 1 minute?
Minute.
Okay.
Plenty of time to do something.
I want to use the rest of my turn or whatever. I just want to holler back to everybody,
Okay. And say what?
mostly to anyone who uses magic or can do anything. I'm gonna say something along the lines of, "I can only hold him for a minute or so. You've got about a minute to figure out what's going on."
All right. That's going to bring us to Crowley's turn. Which I believe it's
Yep.
at the end of your turn. You get a
Yep.
saving throw, correct?
Yep.
Go ahead and make that saving throw for me.
Frick.
Will do. I made myself purposely weak so that I would always fail these rolls.
That's a 10. All right.
Nice.
That one unfails. Still locked into place, Crowley. That's going to bring us to Milo, who is on Koshik's. I'm not going to put Milo on here. Well, on Koshik's command is going to ready an attack in case Crowley tries to run out of the door or something. He's just going to sort of interpose on the door, holding his thunder gauntlets up.
Oh shit.
All right.
Big zap.
Gorrim, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley.
All right, I'm gonna.
Copyright strike.
Shush. But he's held. I don't really have anything that can freaking. I don't think I can dispel anything that's on him. Don't forget you have +3 on your saving throws.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Except for Crowley, right?
I still don't think a 13 saves.
What is the plus on your charisma again?
It's yeah.
+3.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold and give him, I guess try to push him back if he tries to attack anybody.
Okay. And just get ready to hold your action to just shove him back if he tries to attack anyone. All right. That's gonna bring us back to the top to Melgrim. It is your turn. Crowley's still locked into place currently.
He's crit, 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 crit.
I I don't want to do that.
Fucking dare.
Fucking beat the dog shit out of our fucking party member. Oh
Well,
no.
slapping him did nothing.
Oh shit.
He's got a mask. He's okay. Just start.
I'm sorry, buddy.
He says,
It's time to go to sleep.
Is there...
And we're gonna, we're gonna try to make him pass out.
Go sleep, go sleep, go
okay.
sleep.
How are you doing
I'm
this?
sorry, Crowley.
I
He
hate this
crit
so
a
much.
choke. It was a critical choke.
Well,
We're
he,
gonna-
he automatically fails these checks.
Yeah.
So you
Like with
succeed in
Aelin, we're
grappling
gonna
him.
climb up and just. I'm sorry, Crowley. Hope I don't hurt you.
All right. Crowley, what's your constitution?
18.
Right.
God, we're gonna be
Oh,
here
boy.
forever.
Right. All right. Melgrim, you sink in. Seems like it's working right now.
Alright.
That's going to bring us around to Artium.
And
Is
it's
there any kind of check we can make to
We tried to dispel the magic on him. It's got to be more elemental ghosts that have possessed him or something. I don't know.
I
What
meant to
was
say
in the
something at the end
box?
of my turn.
What's
Oh,
in the
go for it.
box?
What do you mean to say, Melgrim?
I was gonna say, should we try and, I don't know, destroy the, destroy the thing back there? Would that work? I don't know.
That's what he tried to do, and that's what got him in this mess.
Did the box open when he knocked on it?
Yeah.
So it opened up and then the
It's-
energy came out.
Yeah, it sprung open when he cast knock, and this is what hit him. Correct.
Destroy the vessel, destroy the spirit.
What? So
Destroy
I mean,
Crowley.
I was gonna say, like, can we determine what it is? Oh.
What it is, what it is. Yeah, Gano will make an Arcana check.
It's not my turn yet. I will totally happily make one on my turn. But,
Okay.
so I just
Artyom?
wanted-
Artyom knows nothing about Arcana, but he's going to say what he said just a second ago, and then he is going to I guess search the chest to see if there's anything in there, like, a black crystal ball or whatever the case may, like something really obviously spoopy.
All right. Make an investigation check for me.
Oh, wow, that's actually not terrible. It's a 17 plus, what's my investigation? Plus 3, 20 total.
Okay. You look in there, you do not see any sort of spooky black crystal ball. What you do see is several leather bound, looks like, do you know those like legal binder looking things, where you store several different types of documents, like the divided folders, sort of like those, a couple different of them, and a couple of gold looking, roughly hewn stones of some sort.
Do they look magical in nature?
Look like they could be magical in nature.
So they're roughly hewn, just like rock stone?
Yep.
Okay. Magic rocks? I don't know. And I'll hold the chest up aloft towards anyone else who can help me the fuck out here.
All right. So how are you holding the chest up right now? I'm gonna go back to roll 20 real quick, because currently Melgrim's right here, Crowley's right in front of you, and hostile but held. So you grab.
I thought we pulled the chest like out
There-
into the room a little bit.
No, the chest was knocked right there where Gandalf was trying to unlock it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So the chest is immediately behind Crowley, which he's held right now, so it's not hard for you to just sneak
I'll
right
just
past
squeeze
him
the
and look
leg
through it. So,
and grab it. Yeah,
okay, grab it.
and just pull it out for the rest of my move and bonus action or whatever, and just kind of like hold it up, like
Hold it up.
I don't know.
All
It's got
right.
the chest in there.
All right, yeah. You hold it up, looking, yeah. That some of the rocks like roll out of their little set place and clink into the one or the other. That's about it. All right, Gandalf, it is your turn, sir.
Oh, man. On one hand, I kind of want to make that check. I'm not trained in Arcana at all. There's not really anything that he knows
Yeah,
about.
straight intelligence check.
Just wandering around a tour, perhaps. 13.
You have no clue what this is.
No clue.
You're not trained in it. You were trained in
just
hitting
like-
things.
Yep, that's I'm like, just stand there like, does anybody have any idea what it might be? Like, I really don't like reluctantly holding up fists, like, do I hit him? And that's his turn, just sitting right there, just ready to rumble if need be.
Okay, just holding right there for when
Just
for when he
imagine
breaks out. Go ahead.
Gandalf's just like, anybody know anything?
Like, just
Getting ready to go.
Does it hit him?
Toxic.
I'm
Yeah.
about to go.
Koshik, it's your turn.
Did Malcolm knock him out, or is he like just held? Hostile but held.
Currently,
still,
he
right?
is just held. He is held and he's held.
Okay.
He's
Does that
currently
feel a
getting the
little bit-
treatment that y'all gave Aelin. last
Oh,
night.
Smash his hands. Let's go. I'm just kidding.
Oh
Okay.
shit! God damn!
He's
That-
is he still holding his rapier like stuck still? It's
Yes,
just out?
he is right here, and currently Melgrim is sort of Artium or Crowley is slightly leaned back as Melgrim is on his back up against the fireplace, just like trying to make him pass out.
So I am going to say this might be a risk, and then I'm gonna kind of weave my way through everybody, and I am going to touch Crowley's mask,
Okay,
and I am going to cast Remove Curse.
okay. Let's see what Remove Curse does.
It says, at your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Okay,
Was he cursed?
you touch Crowley. You see the magic fade from your fingertips into the mask and behind it. He is still held.
God damn it. Well, yeah, he's still held, but did anything happen?
You don't know. He's standing
Oh,
rapier
gosh.
out, held with Melgrim on his back currently.
Would a dispel curse spell wouldn't make a big whoop about the curse being dispelled? Or removed, sorry, a removed curse spell.
The way I described it to you with the magic disappearing behind his mask is what it seemed to do.
Okay. I am going to end my turn by just saying, Crowley?
Okay.
They probably can't talk because Melgrim's got his nick, but move on, I guess.
All right. Crowley, that does bring us to your turn, sir. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Oh, I'm bringing up the wrong stuff right now.
Does he have a +3 or not?
As
Yeah, I didn't take that
currently
+3 into account
hostile.
earlier either.
Well, you had to be within 10 feet of Gorrim.
Which he
No,
is
I think
now.
it's-
Gorrim, can you read that
Right.
out for me, please? The ability?
Let me try to find it on
It's
D&D Beyond.
D&D. Koshik, what's your spell DC?
D&D, your mom.
All right,
The
you ready?
difficulty on your spell saves, 15 or 16.
You talking about my +3 bonus?
Yep.
While you are conscious, you grant all friendly creatures, including you, within 10 feet, a +3 bonus to all saving throws.
It's all friendly, so it would not apply to Crowley. So the 13 stands.
He's an indentured friend.
What? He's what?
Not this again.
Well, I'll say this. It says you designate the friendly players. So Gorrim, would you designate Crowley in your aura?
Yeah.
Okay. Does 16 beat your DC, Kaushik?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yes, it's 15.
Crowley, you are no longer held. You are grappled by Melgrim. However, that is the end of your turn. It is Milo's turn, who is going to continue to interpose on the door to make sure that Crowley doesn't try to bolt for it. And that's going to bring us around to Gorham's turn.
Well, Melgrim seems to have Crowley gripped. Gandalf, do you need no. Artyom, do you need help with that chest?
You're muted, Ken.
I don't know what these stones are. If they're magical or how it works. Move the chest down a little bit. You can see the stones in there.
You could roll an Arcana check, Gorham, if you'd like to figure out what these are.
I will try.
Okay.
With a mighty 13.
13. You're not exactly sure what these are. They seem to be some sort of crystals.
They seem to be some sort of crystals.
Excellent RP. Top notch A+. Improv top level.
Maybe get them further away from Crowley. And kind of gesture for him to hand them over to me.
The chest is open. You're free to just grab them.
Oh, huh. I'll attempt to grab them then, I guess.
Okay. You grab them without issue.
You're also possessed.
That's what I was about to say. I was
You
like,
fools. You fools.
You grab 3 of them. They're about, this big or so, just sort of roughly hewn, and you take them. Where are you going to?
I'm just going as far away in the room as I can.
Okay, you head to the exact opposite side of the room from him. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Just
You look over to see if it's had any sort of effect. You can't really tell. What you can tell is Crowley goes from outstretched arm with rapier to bringing his hand up to Melgrim's arm around his neck. Which is going to bring us to your turn, Melgrim. What are you going to try to do?
Slightly. Crowley, is that you?
Just going to ask him, maintain the grapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then wait for a response, I guess.
He does not respond to you. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Artyom, what would you like to do?
Shit. I have something I could do, but I don't even know how that works.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I instead will. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold an action for polymorph until after Crowley's turn.
Hold an act for after Crowley's turn. So any sort of action that Crowley takes, you're just going to cast polymorph.
If Crowley makes an action that seems to say that he's not under his own control again after his turn, I will attempt to turn him into a fat toad.
Okay. All right. Gandalf, it is your turn.
So we have no idea how to fix this. Anybody?
Wrong. We don't know what's wrong. I don't know. I don't know if I can respond out of turn. Sorry.
Yeah, short conversations like that. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna hold an action if he continues to be aggressive, since Melgrim seems to be trying to ascertain that. he appears to still be aggressive, I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay. It's gonna bring us to Kaushik's turn. What would you like to do, Kaushik?
That came fast. Hold on, I'm still looking.
Everybody's just sort of holding turns.
But I don't want to just wail on him.
I understand. I'm not blaming you. I'm just explaining why it came back around so fast.
Right.
Oh, and he moved away, so that save's gonna be easier. Matt's gonna roll like a fucking net 20 though. Gets my 4th level spell.
Ah, you added an emote to it.
What you doing, Kaushik?
I'll be right back.
I'm going to start my turn by saying, Crowley, I need to know if this is you.
He does not answer you.
All right. Well, we don't need Crowley in our party. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I think I'm gonna try. Should I hold him again? I think I'm gonna try to hold him again.
Okay. Probably
just to keep him and us safe.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me. Don't you go and disable goodrolls.org. I know you got it. All right.
Oh man, don't have it at all.
You say this, and then as you cast the spell again, he locks up once more.
Okay.
All right. Crowley, which brings us to your turn, sir. Making another wisdom saving throw for me. Not the +3. Gorrim moved far away.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
You break the hold. All right.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is the end of your turn,
no.
though.
I'll only put up with your bullshit once a day, Kaushik.
Does he
Oh,
seem?
hey, he said something. That's Crowley.
I did it.
Does he seem like he's back to normal?
You won't know because she put hold person on me again.
Kaushik, cast hold person. Crowley's currently trying to stop the arm from choking him right now. He currently cannot breathe.
God damn it. No.
So, and it'd be difficult to tell anyways, RTM, because currently he's wearing an angry mask.
Well, spells are what spells are. I'm not gonna lose it, so wisdom saving throw it is.
Okay. Let's see it again, Crowley.
Yeah, so that wisdom save at the end of my turn was an action.
Correct, but RTM held his turn to cast.
Yeah,
Polymorph.
I know. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, it was.
Matt,
Nice.
you're not a frog.
Yeah, I know. I'm not dealing with that.
He's like, let me turn goodrolls.org back on.
Yeah, you told me.
He had to click that checkbox
I
real
had
quick.
to let you guys think you were doing okay.
All right. That is the end of your turn, though. Milo's going to continue being the opposition in the doorway.
No. Milo, get the fuck over there and look at those stones. You know about magic. I mean, Milo, get the fuck over there and look at those stones. You know about magic.
Take the stones to him.
I rolled an 8,
Fucking.
and we're going to see what his bonus is real quick as we continue up to our champagne.
At least a +3.
And we're going to go over to ye old Milo Goggins.
Milo.
And we are going to look at his arcana, which is a +6. So
That was a
14,
kitty.
which still misses.
Matt, I'm
I
so
have
sorry.
no idea.
Don't be.
I don't see an alternative. Just like, all right, gotta beat the shit out of him.
Okay, I've got a lot of HP left.
All right. It's going to be Milo's turn. Gorrim, it is your turn, sir. You're holding 3 crystals in your hand. Milo's sort of looking at them with you. No idea.
Oh boy. I'll figure this out a little bit faster. boy. I don't want to get too close to them. Can I try another Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it. Trying to figure out what the stones are, or what's
Yeah.
affecting Crowley.
What the stones are?
All right, go ahead.
That's a big 10.
You're not sure.
Here, Milo, take the stones.
Okay, all right.
Take
Well,
the stones.
You figure out what's going on with that.
sure.
And then
I'm just gonna do it in front of the door.
Big
let's
brain.
see. I'm gonna move back
Okay.
out of 10 feet from Crowley.
All right.
See where I'm at here. Okay. And
You can exclude him from it. I was
Okay.
asking what Gorrim would have done in that situation. My thought process being that Gorrim maybe thought that his bonus would help Crowley beat this thing, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was hoping. But yeah, I'll exclude it from him for now.
okay,
Exclude him from it.
right.
Brain. I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Melgrim, it is now your turn, sir. You gonna maintain your grapple? Okay. All
Yep.
right.
Until I see otherwise.
All right. Artium, it is your turn, sir.
I'm gonna move away over here to Milo and tell him to.
Huh?
There's 3 stones, right?
There are 3. Yes, he is currently holding all 3 of them.
Put them on the ground,
All right.
and then I'm gonna take this fucking chest and just start smashing the fucking shit out of them as hard as I can.
Roll a strength
God
check for
damn.
me.
It's a natural 20.
God damn.
You slam one down. The crystal shatters across the room into 1,000 different pieces, just shattering across the floor. A slight drift of smoke, something coming from the pieces, and yeah, it is broken across the ground now.
Oh god,
Does
that
it
was a
seem
lot of
to-
money.
Does it seem to not have any effect on Crowley whatsoever?
And take a look back at Crowley. Crowley is still currently just hand here where Melgrim is trying to choke him out, not being able to breathe.
Okay. Well, that's all I get.
All right. Gandalin.
Is it good?
Okay. All right, I give up, and I'm just gonna start hitting him.
All right. Go ahead and roll. And I believe is it at advantage?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
because he's
Melgrim.
on his back and he's within 5 feet of him.
Right.
I'm only gonna make 3. I'm not burning any key points yet.
Okay.
The first one is a 23, which I assume hits.
Mm-hmm.
Second one's a 19.
All right.
Goddamn. And the last one's a 24.
All 3 hit.
I assume all 3 of those hit. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 19 total bludgeoning damage.
All right. Are you hitting him with your fists?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
fucking punching him.
All right, just making
My
sure.
intent is to, I'm just like, if we knock him out, maybe he'll be fine when he wakes up.
Okay. So, in attempting to incapacitate him, you are slugging him left and right, probably hitting closer to Crowley's ribs right now because Melgrim's up top, currently handling his face and mask. All right.
Quick OOC question, Jones.
Yes.
Were these crystals of the same make as like the data crystals that they have in Eberron? Because I have one of those. I would know what those are.
Data crystal.
Yeah, you can use them as a alternate spell book. I have it for my ritual spell book.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't just like destroy our entire mission objective. Okay,
God, that
cool
would
beans.
suck.
Crowley, where are you writing your hit points at? On roll 20.
Yeah, I'm roll 20. I'm about to subtract right now.
On D&D Beyond.
No, I'm roll 20.
All right. How much damage have you taken?
I'm not. I'm still over half HP.
Right. How much damage have you taken? 19.
19.
And
I'm
then-
at 40 HP.
You're at 40.
He should have taken a total of 31 damage.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Yep. 40 HP.
All right. Which is gonna bring us to Kaushik. Your turn.
I'm very stressed out because I need to know if the reason he's not answering us is because he can't breathe, or if it's because he's bad boy.
You have no clue.
I can't even tell. He's like trying to say something.
He is currently grasping at Melgrim's arm, trying to get it away from his throat.
Fuck, bro.
If only we had people who could talk in other people's heads in the party.
If only.
He's one of them. He can.
I know.
Wait, can I do that? Hold on.
You have a
Hold on.
message.
No, maybe. Hold on.
It was a cantrip.
Also, I haven't had a chance to do that either. So,
It is not a cleric cantrip, I don't think.
Forward.
Ooh.
Maybe now that he's not held, we can figure that out on his turn.
Hold on. One
Okay.
second. Sorry.
Guiding bolt. Fucking. Pew! That's not
Look,
what I
Crowley.
recommend. We are trying to knock him out. Currently, is mine and Malcolm's objective.
All right. What you doing, Kaushik? Oh, it's been 1 second.
The indecision is real.
One.
Damn it,
I'm
Matt! Why
trying
you
to
have
read
be
and
so
your
tanky?
fucking doesn't help.
What's that?
It fucking doesn't help.
you just can't tell under all those robes. He works out quite a bit.
That boy is fucking ripped.
Wait, I'm still right on top of him, aren't I?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna back up
Okay.
a bit. I'm gonna back up. And
You're backing
that-
away from him.
yeah.
Crowley, I would like you to roll an attack of opportunity, please.
Gotcha. Hell yeah.
Why?
It will be at disadvantage because you are grappled still.
Is he gonna kick at me or something?
Right? Yep, I believe that's
There's
right.
a sword.
Did no one
He's trying
take the
to
rapier
stab
out
you.
of his hand?
Oh.
He still has the
Oh,
rapier in his hand.
Oh, I'm really dumb. Wow. That is showing this session. My goodness.
On the bright side, you know that he's
Nat
not
20
there.
on
Oh
Kaushik.
shit!
Like, I thought
That's
I-
not right.
thought-
That's goodrolls.org or whatever the hell y'all said it
whole
was.
person, like, with
Roll
Galen,
again.
I
Well,
just dropped.
You
I don't
you
understand.
do have.
You have an ability
Yeah.
for that.
It's also at disadvantage, unfortunately. So it is not
Oh,
a natural
that's
20.
right.
As much as I
Shit,
want it
okay.
to be, it is
Yeah.
a
Well,
Matt,
is a
Jones
12.
just really wants to crit party members. He's like, yes.
so it does
I have
miss.
the power right now. Jones is just like, I can't use him.
And
I'm
Melgrim,
taunting
to
Jones,
explain
that's
what's
what I'm doing.
happening, because you are behind him currently, grappling him, you're practically on top of each other. You are pressed up against the back of this fireplace on Crowley's back.
Well, at least we know now that nothing's worked.
Continue with plan meathead.
Wait, did he give me?
Knock
Did he
him
give me a stabbing?
Nope, he
But
missed.
grappled
He-
creatures get attack as normal. They don't get disadvantage. Jones.
do they not? Okay.
No.
Then you are nat 20, and
Wait, hold on. I don't believe him. You look it up yourself, Jonesy.
I assume that's what he just did. That's my bad for
I
not knowing
said
the rules.
you.
Oh my god.
I'm actually pretty sure he's right because it's not the
You
same.
shut
person
up.
as-
Shut
I
up. Stop
grapple.
talking.
I've grappled on 3 different characters. So
Yeah.
Don't speak.
Brittany,
And
you can
I moved
deny
really
the
far
crit.
away.
You
yeah,
make it
but
a regular hit.
this is the long rapier of the law.
Long rapier of the law.
Don't forget, you can
Where
deny
did
the
you even
crit.
get rapier from? Where did that
He's
come
always
from?
had a rapier.
He's always had the rapier, but again,
Ah,
the
I
crit
don't
can deny
think-
Okay.
I thought the rapier was on
Yeah,
the
you are
boat.
right. So that it does hit.
Yeah. How much damage? All of it?
Crit.
Am I dead?
It's only 9
Deny
damage.
that being a crit.
Yeah, it's 9 damage.
Wait, so my ability doesn't have anything to do with
There's an
Nope.
ability that you can use that denies crits. You can do it a number of times per day equal to your wisdom mod.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
I thought you said I couldn't do that.
Oh, you can.
Well, where is it at on here? How do I do that?
You just do it. You cancel
Does
the
that
crit
work
and you
for
end
me
up
too?
Yeah, you can
Yes.
use it for any.
you can
any
use
crit.
it for
Oh,
any
okay.
crit.
It says when you or a creature.
Yeah, you can be an asshole and just make your party members not crit things if
Right.
you really wanted to.
So you take 5 damage, not 9, and
Okay.
that is gonna bring us to the rest of your turn. What are you gonna be doing?
Me?
Yep.
I'm just gonna continue to back up. And
Okay.
I guess
You continue to
grip
back
where
up.
I've been stabbed.
All right. All
I
right.
draw a Z.
Feel
on
like
you.
that's the- and I'm gonna say, I don't think anything's worked.
I cut a diamond into her dress.
Son of a
I remember the
bitch.
diamond.
Uh, Speaking of Crowley, it is your turn.
Hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Wait, what does that mean?
I'd like you to tell everybody what they need to make before you tell them what it does.
Okay, I need everyone to make me I believe, a wisdom save.
We're with it. You came back over here, right, Gorrim?
Crowley, actually, before everybody does that and we go through that, let
Yeah.
me check one more thing because
Because you can cast spells while you're grappled, as long as your hands
Yeah,
are
I think
it's-
you're
restrained.
being choked.
it's not.
Oh yeah,
no,
it's semantic. Okay, so let me switch spells.
It's
real
not-
quick,
it's
my
not
bad.
Yeah,
that
that's a
either.
somatic component.
Yeah, you're right. That's my bad. Don't
Uh
worry, I'm coming for you boys. Don't worry.
oh.
He's not coming for you boys. He's coming for you girl.
Oh god. I don't want to spend key points knocking our friend out.
Okay, but it's my turn, right?
it is your turn. Yes.
Ooh,
You cannot cast spells currently.
I'm not casting a spell.
All right.
yet.
God fucking damn it.
That's it. Or do you mean to say I can't cast semantic spells?
No, you cannot cast spells currently. The only
Oh.
the only thing that you have access to right now is your rapier. That is why you pulled it out to begin with.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh, something restraining me other than it's not the grapple, right?
No, it
So
is
I
not.
just-
It is not the grapple.
Presumably the condition with which you are attacking your party members.
Damn, man, that
Makes
takes
it
half the fun out of it.
Patrick, it's not
It
a
does,
person.
but
Fuck is it?
Jones,
So-
DM rule. Let me just hit everyone with no fireball. No, I'm kidding. All right, so I'm
unfortunately,
gonna
you
make.
have you have no
I guess-
access to class features.
Yeah. Oh, no class features. Goddamn.
No class features.
Interesting. Oh, that means all my rolls have been worse than they are because I don't have expertise.
Oh, so I didn't get stabbed.
No, you got stabbed.
You
Ah.
got nat
That's not-
20.
yeah.
That's just raw ability right there.
Mm.
Matt said that's all skill,
Oh
baby.
no, I didn't mean to click that, Jones. I'm sorry.
It's an acrobatics check. Okay.
I know it's an acrobatics. check,
All right.
yeah.
What you going
He's
for?
flipping.
He said,
I'm-
"I'm gonna do a backflip."
I play like I've been knocked out in Gorham's arms.
You crumple to the ground.
Yeah, I crumple.
Okay. Free action. Roll a deception check.
Wait, he's able to make these decisions himself.
No, I'm just being a dick.
Hey, I guess he can.
That's
Okay.
weird.
I'm just playing what a mind controlled Crowley would do if he was trying to get around.
All right. Melgrim, as you're sitting here sinking your arm in, probably collapses to the ground. You're still sitting here with your arm under his neck. Okay. Crowley, would are you? Because that was I'm considering collapsing to the floor as a free action. But you
Yeah.
are prone now. What are you doing with your action?
Performance make it seem like the great like I'm just knocked out entirely, and I don't know. It depends if he lets me go or not. That's hold action, release.
Okay, I'm gonna
stab.
say, yeah, you're holding your turn to stab on someone that
Okay.
either comes up to you
Yeah.
or him releasing you
holding
right.
action to stab at the monk.
at the monk. Okay,
Bet.
not a problem. That's gonna bring us around to Milo, who's gonna continue doing what he's doing. He's gonna make an Arcana check. Not with that dice anymore. I literally just threw it behind me. With a natural 20, actually.
After I smashed him. Great.
And he's not looking at the crystals. He is currently looking at Crowley, and says, "It seems to be some sort of possession. I've read possession. Okay, and as far as I know, we just gotta hurt him a lot, and that's gonna be his turn.
Shit.
Unless anybody has like a spell, like a fuck off evil spell, and that's all I got. All right, and that's gonna be his turn. Gorrim, it is now your turn.
Fuck off, evil spell.
Well, it's come down to this. I'm gonna point at Crowley. I didn't want to do this, lad. I swear that Valve Enmity against him as my bonus action.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
And I'm gonna give him the bonk.
Are you gonna bonk him
Always
with the
passed
hammer?
out in Gorham's arms.
Non-lethal damage.
He does.
yeah.
No one's
Oh, yeah.
no one's passive is good enough. Currently, he looks like he is passed off,
Oh, well.
passed out.
I'm going for the academy this year.
I'll stand here then. Fuck it.
Okay, holding an action
Seems-
since you've already sworn your vow of enmity. Holding a hammer action to bonk him.
Yeah, the
Okay.
big bonk.
Okay,
The big bonk.
big bonk. All right, Melgrim, it is your turn. You're currently collapsed and still cutting off airflow to him. It seems like he has gone completely limp in your arms.
Well,
God damn it.
What are you doing?
I guess I will start to release
All right,
my grapple because I think I've done my job.
all right.
Well,
Crowley,
Good
make an attack
job,
against Melgrim.
God damn it.
Do I slowly release?
I'm
Give him a
here.
slap, just to be sure. I don't know.
24 to stab at him.
God damn it!
Melgrim, as you start to release your grip from him, you see Crowley's mask slightly twitch and look up at you and bring up his rapier and hit you right in the shoulder with it for 5 points of damage.
Shit. Ow.
He's a sneaky snake, that Crowley.
However, he is very much awake and sort of still prone, but has just stabbed Melgrim and sort of looking around at everybody right now.
Is that Malcolm or
Gandalf.
me?
Ready to
That's
action.
Gandalf. That should have stabbed Gandalf.
Gandalf. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Stab in the
Gandalf.
monk.
Ow.
Taking 5 points of damage. Gandalf, I'm sorry. So, Melgrim, you sort of release, and Crowley, taking this opportunity, just does a quick setup and stabs Gandalf right in the knee.
Ow. My.
And now he gets the bonk.
And now he gets the bonk.
Does a
God.
22 hit you, Crowley?
Oh shit.
No, I don't feel like taking that right now, so it just doesn't hit. I mean, yeah, it is.
All right, go ahead, James.
Oh no.
All right. I'm not gonna smite you. 14 damage.
Fucking.
Smite him. We gotta hurt him a lot.
Oh, you want me to hurt him a lot? Okay.
I mean,
Fuck him up.
Oh, hit him with a smite, brother.
right,
I can stabilize him.
Non-lethal damage. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you people?
Fuck him up. I can stabilize him. It's fine.
I'm not gonna smite him. I'm not gonna smite him. It's fine.
Okay, so
Ray Green, no.
give him one big bonk on the back of the head as he sits up and stab Gandalf in the knee. All
I only
right.
get the one attack, correct?
Yeah. Do you get a full
On a
attack?
held action, do you go
on
full
held
attack?
action, you only get the one.
Yeah, you don't get your full attack action.
Okay.
That's gonna bring us around to. I lost all of that because that was a lot of reactions and that was a lot of held actions. Where were we,
That
guys?
should have brought us to.
That was
Oh,
Malcolm's
that was
turn.
Melgrim's turn. Yeah, because Melgrim's release. Melgrim, when you release on him, he lunges forward and stabs Gandalf in the knee. He is still prone right there with you, and you still have your action. You do no longer have him grappled, but you are prone there with him.
That's fine. We're going to rage,
Okay,
and we're going to pump.
you're gonna punch him in the back of the head. All right.
Yep.
As your brother bonks him on the back of the back of the
Sorry.
head.
Crowley.
And seeing Gandalf getting stabbed in the knee, The rage just fills your eyes and you start ear boxing them again. Let's see the rolls.
Oof.
No,
Plus
he's
advantage.
flanked.
Yeah. Okay.
22.
So 16 points.
Just a completely unrelated question, Jones. Do you feel like you could tell if someone was conscious or not if they were inside your stomach?
Huh?
I mean, it's possible.
All right.
Do some medicine checks there.
Maybe.
Should have made a full attack action while you were held person, Matt. Just
Melgrim,
the
you
crit.
reach up in a fit of rage and just ear box them on either side, smacking them. Is that going to be it for your turn? You are still prone currently, so if you want to use your movement to get up, you can.
Yeah, we're gonna get back up, you dumb bastard.
Okay.
Hurt you, Krell.
All right, Artyom, it is now your turn.
Well, I really don't want to use all of my spells on our friends, so instead I will use hold person anyway.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, Crowley.
This is ridiculous. Thank God.
Crowley sits up with his rapier forward and just sits there. Your spell taking hold. His blade still right at Gandalwin's knee.
And I will
Wiggle,
say,
wiggle, wiggle.
do what Milo says. Beat him till his eyes go numb.
Oh, shit.
It's with
How
eyes
How
going
are we
numb.
supposed to tell?
Yeah, that's what, after a certain point, I guess we have to all right, take the mask off, check his eyeballs.
All right. That's going to bring us to Gandalwin's turn.
And after being stabbed and then having already made this decision himself, I'm gonna burn a key point and flurry of blows.
Well, roll your
It was like,
roll
I'm
your
gonna make you spend
attacks.
that key point, boy.
what?
roll your attacks.
Yeah, like that, lashing out with the foot after getting stabbed.
Well, just roll 4 times and see, or however many times you roll, and make sure you don't
God
roll a
damn.
1.
Okay, the first one's gonna fucking miss because that's a total of 13.
Misses.
He's paralyzed.
He has advantage on him, but he still has to hit his AC.
Jesus fucking God. 15.
15 hits.
Okay. So
Roll,
one hit,
and it's a crit.
and it's a crit, right? So here's attack number 3. That one's definitely gonna hit with a 24.
Well,
and then
what's the
number-
second one's damage first? The one that
Okay.
hit. What's that damage?
Okay. Sorry. The first one that hit is 11-15.
Okay.
Alright.
As that one hits, you kick him in the side of the temple. The hold person seems to fade on Crowley's unconscious form as he just sort of sprawls out, the rapier rolling from his hand. After a second, after that first kick, and you just sort of wait there, Gandalwin, you see that sort of same shimmering black energy sort of pop up from it, from his form right in front of him, and just heads through this wall. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. I moved the entire layout because I'm trying to move on OBS and not in Roll20. 3 attacks of opportunity, one from Melgrim, one from Gorrim, and one from Gandalwin on this form moving away.
Do we have advantage or anything on this attack?
Nobody is flanking it currently.
Is Melgrim considered being within 5 feet of it?
Yes, actually. Yes. So Melgrim, I'm sorry, Gandalwin and Gorrim, you would have advantage on it. Yes.
Okay.
Or your
26 hit.
26 does hit.
22.
22 does hit.
21.
I can smite on opportunity attacks, right?
Yes, sir.
Mine is 10 magical bludgeoning.
10 damage. All right. Ah!
That smite literally just burnt his hand. He was like, ah.
Every time I go to pick something up, for some reason, I'm like throwing it over my right shoulder. My D20 is somewhere in my bed right now.
Oh, god dang. That boy said, "Yay!"
All right. So I got 10 damage. Who's Melgrim?
my attack or
You
damage?
you hit. Oh, your damage is 8.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, that's your. Oh, you're swinging at it with your fist. All right.
Yeah, because I don't have my axe out currently.
Right. All right, Gorrim.
10 bludgeoning, 9 radiant damage.
10 bludgeoning and 9
And
radiant.
I can move up to half of my movement speed to get closer to him into the wall.
Oh, he did.
Just runs into the fucking wall.
Yeah, that won't be necessary as you guys lash out at this form, and it gets weaker after Melgrim's sort of swipe through it. Melgrim, when you do, just cold energy like encases your hand. As cold as it is, outside, this just your hand almost feels like it withers. Like you feel your strength just sapped from that hand as you do that. Gorrim, as you swing wide and hit it with your divine smite, this sort of glowing blue and white energy pulsing from your hammer, this thing going towards the wall just does not make it any further.
Looks over at Crowley like,
Crowley is currently unconscious on the floor.
Good smite, brother.
well,
Crowley, roll a d20 for me. Don't
Oh yeah.
tell anybody.
that was intentionally like non-lethal.
Okay,
Was my intent.
never mind then.
We need to.
If I
do we need
did, if
to
I was,
focus?
that,
I just rolled 2 nat ones, so
It's like non-lethal right into the trachea. you
yeah.
know?
Well, I was like, I said it. I remember to say it the first time I hit him. I did not remember.
Right,
to
I
say it
didn't hear it on the second time, but no worries.
Gotcha.
I know your intention is not to kill your friend, so
Murder.
Crowley's unconscious form is right there. And we are going to switch up our little soundtrack here as you get the room goes quiet. Milo holding 2 of the stones now, 1 stone shattered across the room. You guys sitting here, taking a breath, wondering what the hell happened. Looking at Crowley's unconscious form on the ground. You hear, I don't know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear that?
Yep.
Okay,
heard
cool.
that.
Awesome.
Fuck.
Uh,
That's where we're going.
coming from the other side of the wall where the statue is, it sounds like someone is coming up the stairs. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Awesome.
Fucking shit. Damn it.
Thank you so
For
much.
the record, I didn't hit Crowley once. Carry on.
but Crowley
Same.
hit you.
I sure did.
Crowley did hit you. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it so much. If you haven't yet, drop a follow to know when we go live. We are live every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Eberron campaign. We're live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Tavern Talks, where we talk about different sorts of D&D things. And starting on the 25th of January, we're going to be live every Monday for our Ghost of Saltmarsh campaign, which our Gandalwin, aka Ian, aka Fear DOA, will be running for us. Me, RT, and Milo. So yeah, follow us on Twitch and follow us on YouTube and all those sorts of good things. And we're gonna get out of here for tonight. All right. Bye, everybody. Peace out.
Bye.
Much love. Bye.